Joe. Okay, I'll come into Discord. What up, buddy? What's up? I had a feeling you were doing me doing that. All right, guys, we're here. We're live. We're gonna do our usual try to survive before wipe, which is tomorrow. So we're gonna try to get that taken care of, and just have a little fun while we do this. So we'll get into this in just a second. So wait, what'd you say, dude? I can barely understand what you're saying. Like it.
I said I'm start from my next milestone reward for free 100 Pro.
Ah, okay. Like I said, I can hear you. Just it seems like a little muffled. So.
TV's loud as fuck. That's why.
Ah, that would probably do it.
Somebody turned on a movie and fell asleep.
Oh, yeah, nope. I'm getting on to Rust before wipe day tomorrow. That way I can see what the hell.
What?
I'm getting into Rust because the wipe day is tomorrow for the server I'm on.
I see it says before wipe tomorrow on the thing. I went, oh shit.
Yeah. I'm hoping my base is still there. So far, so good from the last time. It's one of those, let's find out.
What is under my desk that is unplugged? Well, it can't be anything important because everything's still on.
Yeah.
And functioning as intended.
Wait, where's my server?
The printer cord. Oh, the printer cord.
There it is, okay.
I love that I don't have to 3-star the entire map to move on to the next one.
It is good, isn't it?
It's fucking amazing. You used to have to 3-star the whole map before you could even sniff the next map.
Yeah, I noticed that from one of the times I did it. I was like, wait, all of a sudden now I can just move on? What the hell?
You can 1 and 2-star the last couple levels and just move up.
You're not that far ahead of me, by the way, now. Just so you know.
I think so. When's the last time you looked at my star count?
Today while I was playing. Granted, I mean, you also grind the hell out of that game.
I fucking love when new campaign maps come out.
Yeah.
Because I can make big moves on campaign all at once.
Yeah.
I feel less stuck,
Oh, so one of the first cards I got, by the way, was Ethan Page.
Lana is in the tier.
Is she really? I wonder if she's actually coming back.
I'm gonna look up and see if she signed a deal or something.
I didn't see anything about her signing in.
Neither did I.
Interesting. Why the hell did all my shit just reset?
She has signed a Legends deal.
Oh, okay. So I had a couple things started on that ego quest, and now it's fucking
April
just
23, 2025.
Oh, okay. So she just signed it.
Well, it was reported April 18th, so about a month and a half or so.
Roughly, yeah, give or take. That's not cool. My fucking ego, my Ethan Page stuff just reset on me.
Rusev and Lana also renewed their wedding, so they're back together too. So
oh, that's good. I did hear about them, like having some issues.
That would be why Lana's back.
That would make a lot of sense, actually.
She came back with Rusev.
Oh, they literally like reset everything on me, huh?
I think that's about the time that Rusev signed his deal. It was mid to late April.
I could see that. By the way, I did, so the bonus pack that they gave you today, like after the servers came back up,
yep.
I ended up getting Ethan Page.
Nice.
Yeah. I was like, oh, shit.
If you intend to play Ring Domination this weekend, I would forge an unhinged Lexus King if you have the means to do so, because he is the undercard and it will be a free pro.
I probably do. Put it in Discord so I can look at it. Yeah, my base is still here.
I have 9 unhinged cards right now.
I don't have that many, but I also haven't been playing like that. I have 4.
Let's see. My board freebie was, well, I want to say that was William Regal.
Mine was, well, actually, I don't even think I had a board freebie. No, think about it.
Actually, if you go to the regular draft board, your first reset should be that.
Oh, then I think mine was Javon Evans or Tank Ledger. It was one of those two fuckers. It's about all I know, man.
Yeah.
All right, so what do I need here?
Yeah, it was William Regal, and then I reset Cody Rhodes off the rarities board.
That checks out.
And since then, I resetted the rarity board a little bit ago. Just a couple minutes ago, it was Repo Man.
Nice.
I pulled Tensai, another weird addition.
Just a little bit.
I also have Javon Evans, just like everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at that. Javon's fantastic.
I absolutely not. That kid's, and he's so young still.
Uh-huh.
That kid's gonna be ridiculous for a long time.
Dude, he's got so much like upside to him. It's insane.
For real. For real. I just forged my Lexus King, so he'll be good. I'm gonna put him in a PC right now.
Yeah, put that in Discord for me so I can see it.
Yes.
And I'll do it probably tomorrow, but it'll be done. Let's see.
Oh, that Cody Rhodes' best image by far. This is a new one. And they ain't even close.
Haha, somebody's base got raided. You bitches. Yeah, I wonder if it was the guy that was fucking like stalking me. Or he just stopped playing. I could see him just stop playing and his base decayed, which is great. Thanks for the free shit, guy that was strangely stalking me. Or I should say creepily stalking me. Let's see.
Hang everyone underneath it. Because even my brother was like, I don't read the Discord half the time because it's just Alan talking stupid shit. I went, okay.
I mean,
but you're a general.
They're trying to be nice and give information. It is what it is.
Half the time when he's in there, it's just saying stupid shit, though.
Yeah. I mean, you're definitely not wrong about that.
Pertaining to, like, nothing intelligent.
Yeah.
El Grande Americano actually, I think, beats Braun Breaker in this tier.
Really? That's an odd
I wish I was lying. I wish I was lying.
That is very, very odd for that to be the issue.
Just to make sure.
Why would you put a research table just right outside of a base?
Yeah.
All right.
El Grande Americano is better than Braun Breaker.
Interesting.
By a good bit, no less. Let me see if I can find. Does the community have the card ranking?
Uh-oh.
No, they do not. Did you see the battle pass, Rob?
I did.
Are your pants wet?
I mean, a little bit. You know, I mean, it's one of those like, oh, it's a great view for sure when that's going to be happening.
Remember that the image will be animated once it's proed.
Oh, actually, I wasn't even thinking about it that way.
The image is going to move. Well, I gotta find something pretty fast with right now.
Oh, you clever sons of bitches over here, huh?
Even though she just lost the NXT Women's title.
Yeah, my buddy was talking to me. Her and Grace are probably getting called up to the main roster.
So I guess the plan is Stephanie to Raw and Jordan to SmackDown.
Which, that's fine. Honestly, it doesn't matter. They both deserve it.
Absolutely.
Neither of them really needed the title. It just elevated the title, and Jordan just needed to learn how to work the WWE style.
Even though, I mean, She could have stayed in TNA and did the same thing, but it made more sense for her to sign and then come over for developmental for a little bit and then
Yeah.
go up. With Stephanie, she needed to learn the American style and the WWE style, but she's
Exactly.
taken to that so easily.
Oh yeah, that she had no issues doing that one.
No, not at all.
But I mean, I don't think she's ever going to have an issue with that.
No, no. You know what? We still don't have a damn Miles Bourne card in this game.
I mean, I hear it's coming. Unlike him,
He's
he's
never been in. Just don't let my old lady hear you say that. Her oldest son's deaf.
What? What did you just say to me?
My oldest stepchild is deaf.
Oh.
Funny enough, he's the only one that actually likes me of all of them.
Probably because he can't hear you when you say the mean shit to him.
We've said that a few times.
No, okay.
Where I was like, he probably only likes me because he can't hear me.
I mean, I could see that.
Ricky Saints came all leveled up and all of his. They took the title off of him already too.
Yeah. But if you look at the way they had it happen, it's even better.
I mean, dude, I ain't never seen somebody like bounce the rope back into somebody's throat.
That's what I'm saying. There's that. Then you had the cutter onto the chair. Like,
okay, so that is one of the most creative heel finishes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Especially because, I mean, first off, you got to look at who's doing it as well. The man is amazing.
Ethan Page is great.
Fantastic individual.
People used to say he was overrated, but I think that's...
But that's because people didn't understand him.
He's grown out of it. Big William Regal images.
Oh, dude, Regal is... I'm so happy he came back.
I'm glad he had an on-screen moment with Charlie Dempsey.
Oh, yeah, his son? Yeah. It was needed, though, too.
It was necessary.
Oh, big time.
So, Tensai also has a Meyer card, but looks like shit. I don't know. I'll probably never use a different Cody Rhodes image than this one. This one looks fucking great.
Of course not. Why would you?
All the other ones are just him looking straight ahead, fucking smiling, or, giving that, like, I'm trying to be intimidating look.
I mean, he's like the baby face. What do you expect?
He's the least intimidating person. Well,
that too.
Before that, before the Cena heel turn, you look at all of his images, they're the fucking same.
Yeah, but as John Cena, he didn't need to do anything different. People loved him and hated him all the time.
I'm sorry, are Repo Man and Smash the same person?
I'm not exactly 100% sure on that one, sir.
Hold on. I'm gonna DM you this on Discord, but according to this, have that.
Oh, what the hell? Okay. That's a little bit of a curveball there, sir.
I went to go swap the image and it just showed Smash on the side, and I went,
Of course it did. I had another one today that was, it had to download the image, so I thought it was vacant again. For a second. I was like, wait a second, who is it? And I was like, oh. I got Sayed.
Repo Man and Smash are portrayed by the same person, Barry Darso.
That's crazy.
No fucking shot. Darso played the role of Smash in the Demolition Tag Team before later being repackaged as the Repo Man. What?
That's one of those that, like, doesn't make sense.
That's one of those really fucking weird trivia questions.
Yeah, but I mean, you also gotta remember, like, people are gonna know the answer to it.
Right, but it's a strange trivia question for somebody like me who had no fucking clue until now.
Yep.
That's a weird way to find that out.
I
Well,
mean,
I went
I'm
to
not
switch
going
his
to
image
disagree
on
with that.
Supercard, and it was like, oh, you're
How'd you find out about that?
I was
Well,
changing
if
an
you
image
must
on
know.
Supercard, and Repo Man turned into Smash.
Right.
Just like I put the Godfather on all of my Papa Chango cards.
I mean, why not? Same guy.
It's funny. Or I could put comma on all my Godfather cards.
That too works.
Repo Man got a makeover. Go to it again. Not attack the back row. You can attack the front row, and I could hit the back row. That'd be great. I wanted to hit the back row. I probably could have played anything other than a knight, but here we are. Make silly decisions.
I'm trying to just make any decisions I can make right now without dying.
I really do like these card designs, though. One of the more creative ones we've gotten in a while.
Which one's the design for Unhinged?
Yeah.
It does look nice,
the,
actually. It looks really nice.
There's the Abyss card.
Yeah, I'm excited for that
Didn't
one.
see that shit coming, but you know
Not
what?
even, dude. That was out of left field.
Yeah, it was. They said Psychopath, and I was like, all right, like maybe Sid or.
I could have seen Sid, but it's one of those like. I think it's because that partnership with TNA is blowing up so well for everybody.
Mm-hmm. I think it made sense. Like after
Yeah.
I saw it, I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. But like on a real note, I still, even when I saw it the first time, I went, yeah, no, that's not. What popped up, and I went, is that fucking Abyss?
Yeah, like I had to look at it multiple times. I was like, wait a second, something's off here. I did like when I saw the card, I was like, who the fuck is that? Then I didn't even realize that they had the word Abyss to the side. I was like, oh my god.
Well, lost my fucking mind for a second.
Well, I mean, you want to talk about somebody that deserves it? Fuck, dude.
Absolutely. But it's funny when you're like, yeah, he's been under the banner for a little bit,
Yeah, he's a writer.
But never once has he stepped into the ring.
No, but that's the only reason why is that TNA partnership. That has to be why he got that card.
Oh,
other than the fact that he's fantastic at his job.
Because I feel like the TNA partnership is the only reason that they could use that name.
Oh, for sure. But I mean, at the same time, I think also he owns the name.
Probably. A lot of the guys in TNA at the time, I think, owned their name.
Exactly.
I want to play Boom, but I don't have any good rewards today. First day of the new tier, I can't even get fucking unhinged superstars. I have 2 fucking unhinged supports at the end of my Boom. Shedeur Sanders' face is being cut by the Cleveland Browns before the NFL season even starts.
Already?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
1 day ago, posted by a sports news outlet, Shedeur Sanders, quote, face is being cut by the Cleveland Browns before NFL season starts.
That's crazy.
Oh, speaking of Boom, I don't know if you looked, but the buff cards changed to
I did. Yeah, I did notice that.
Rusev.
That I did see.
The plus cards are a little weird. Also, Ethan Page is the lower milestone rewards.
Yep, I noticed that too because I want to get to it.
And then Braun Breaker is the big milestones.
Yeah. That's definitely going to be a work in progress there.
Definitely staring down like an F3.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think mine's at an F1.
If yours is F1, then if you finish all of the milestones, or all of them that have him on them, you'll get F3.
Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure.
There's two on there that are available.
Yeah.
I don't have good enough plus point card. I don't have a Shawn Michaels I can use.
Dude, I had the Valor one and it was not a good card.
No.
All right, fucker, where'd you shoot me from? I wonder if it was just a scientist.
Oh, I forgot I had El Grande Americano in there.
Yeah, he's my other guy for like my
Oh, yeah,
top
Chad,
cards. It's kind of embarrassing.
Chad Gable and a mask. Chad Gable and Vikingo is gonna fucking cook at Worlds Collide though.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be probably one of the better matches actually.
It's supposed to be the main event.
I mean, it makes sense.
I think it said it was for the AAA Mega Championship too.
Oh yeah, people are mad that they're admitting that Del Rio lost.
Yeah, and it hasn't even happened yet.
Yeah, it's like who gives a shit? It's fucking Del Rio, man.
No, nobody. Look, you already knew as soon as the Fed took it over, Del Rio was not going to hold the title for very long.
Exactly. Yeah. Nor should he. Like, I don't care if he's a Mexican icon for wrestling. It doesn't matter.
No. Bro's done some stupid, nasty, disgusting shit.
Yep.
And from what I can tell, he's horrendous to work with.
Oh, dude, that's all I've heard about. Like, that would make it like
shit and horrible to work with. That's it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be in that locker room.
No, not when you're like that much of a douchebag. Fuck, man.
Well, I was already at the first milestone. Got a Valor in here. IRS. 25 credits. I'll take that.
Which that was nice when I saw that it was 25 credits.
That Braun Breaker looks a little. The image looks recycled.
Probably is.
Does this mean we're getting a Lana DLC for 2K now? If she's on a Legends deal, can we get like Lana as the headliner for it?
I mean, you probably could. Where the fuck? Okay, I'm over there. I want to go that way.
I think it'd be funnier if she was the headliner. Can you stop taking my squares, please? Those are my squares. Yeah,
listen here, sir.
You piece of monkey shit. You are making it incredibly difficult to be nice to you. And yes, calling you a flaming sack of monkey shit is being nice.
If that's what you call being nice, that's impressive for you.
Oh yeah, I thought so. You should have heard earlier, Johnny ordered tacos, and his daughter wanted a plain slice of bread.
What are you saying over there, woman?
Tell him to don't fight you on camera so everyone sees.
Oh, my girlfriend's talking shit, telling my dog to attack me. I knew I heard her. I was like, what the fuck? I'm just trying to run around and find people.
Witch.
But you said Johnny's daughter was wanting tacos because he ordered Mexican.
He ordered tacos, and then Zoe, I shit you not, looked at him and said, I want this piece of bread.
I could see that.
Just a plain piece of bread and some Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah, that kind of checks out.
I said, just so you know, when y'all come up here, like, I'm going to be encouraging Zoe to do some shady shit if she starts. If she starts doing whack shit, then I'm definitely encouraging it. Yeah. That's a good thing.
I'm just trying to see if I can find anybody here before the fucking wipe happens, but I haven't seen nobody.
I don't think anyone's playing the day before server wipe.
No, dude, that's the thing. People are. Like, there's, what, 30-something people on right now? This server alone holds 100. I guess there's other servers that hold like 1,000. I was like, Jesus Christ. That's when you would need friends to play the game. And I don't have those that play the game.
Like a different game. 3 different games, actually.
I'm just running to a different area.
I'm actively playing 3 games.
Currently, I'm only playing 1. And I found a decent amount of shit, too. Obviously, it's like the day before wipe, so of course I find stuff that I'm going to use, you know, before wipe happens. Well, like, I'm going to be back on tomorrow night, and it's going to be fresh. I got to rebuild a base. But at least I know what the fuck I'm looking for.
I have like 3 more shifts before I have my own car, and I don't have to rely on anybody.
That's good. I could tell him, hey, swing by here, And give this to Joe as well.
Talking about that graphics card.
Yeah. I finally found a box for it. And I found bubble wrap at the dollar store. So I have stuff for it.
Shipping.
They would save a shitload of shipping. So that's probably what I'll probably shoot him a message. Like, hi, swing by.
Swing by and just leave it in the back seat of his car and see if he finds it.
Just be like, I'm gonna leave a surprise. Tell me if you find it. But if you find it, you still got to give it to Joe.
Why did you leave him open? You silly fuck.
I'm assuming you're also playing football.
Football and Supercard and also an RPG.
What RPG are you playing?
It's called War Tune.
What is it?
War Tune.
No idea what the fuck that is.
Honestly, I think you might enjoy it.
Well, you know, we tell you that about a lot of games, but you're not willing to try them.
Because everything that y'all try to get me to play is a reskin of something else you already tried to get me to play.
And I'm pretty sure that's what every game is these days.
It's a base builder. Well, then I don't want to play it. I would play the fuck out of State of Decay if I didn't have to fucking build a base.
Well, if you play it with friends, you don't necessarily have to. You can designate. You'd be like, oh, hey, who wants to build a base? Because I sure as fuck don't.
I don't have friends. I don't want to play that. So
Because I'm not a big fan of building bases, but I'd rather build the base than try to, like, fix something that's not going to survive. Seriously, where the fuck is everybody at, man? Holy hell.
You have any idea how many times my brother and our friends have tried to get me to play Clash of Clans?
Yeah, but Clash of Clans is one of those games, like...
At one point, I played it, but, like, I had my brother set up a base, and I just copied it. Like, I would... With you, I legit told him, I was like, hey, if you fucking build a base and you just let me copy it, then I'll fucking play.
I mean, that's just because you didn't feel like, you know, designing your own shit.
I wouldn't have been able to. I'm not fucking... I don't know the meta. I would have set it up dumb as hell, or I just left it default.
And guess what? You know, if you just go into a game expecting to only build the meta, how are you going to learn how to play the game?
Fortunately, that's what everybody wants to build.
That's all people ever want to do, man. It's fucking stupid. Like, the only way to get good at a game is by playing it and learning.
No. What's the meta? I want to know the meta.
Trust me, man. I've seen that shit all the time in, like, World of Warcraft and everything, so I know all about it.
That's all motherfuckers want is what's the meta? How can I get, like, how can I do the most cheese shit ever? Like, even on these football games, there's, like, cheese defenses and offenses based on whatever your opponent's in. It's like, if you do this, they can't counter it. I'm like, okay.
Dude, I've played Madden Online so much, I could run the same play against the same person 10 times and they just quit. And it's not even because it's the meta. It's just because it worked and they couldn't stop it.
Nobody wanted to play. There was a mode where every time you used to play it went on cooldown. And nobody wanted to play it. Purely because they were like, oh, but it's stupid because I can't use the same play over and over again.
Which, if that actually happened, that's great.
Yeah, they put in like a house rules is what they called it.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that would make sense.
Where it was like, yeah, you can, every time you use a play, it goes on cooldown for so many plays, and you can only use it this many times per game. And I went, yeah, people are not going to play that.
No, but the idea is there.
Absolutely, the idea is there.
God damn it, dog. Now you want to go outside? Fucking A.
I want to go everywhere.
Oh.
I want to go where the crack. Fuck you. 25 balance is crazy. Just get my ass whooped.
Alright, so I'm back until she wants to come back in the house.
Give it 2 minutes.
Probably, because it's wet outside and she's a little bougie bitch.
Oh my god, I can't do it.
So I see a bear. I see a polar bear.
Water.
Oh, I was explaining because I'm still on the fucking ladder. Like, why the fuck can I not shoot the bear?
That man's name is Addison.
Which guy?
The guy that just sacked me, his name is Addison McMahon.
I wonder if it's really Vincent Kennedy McMahon.
My God. It's gotta be Kane.
Dude, where the fuck is everybody on the goddamn server? Like, seriously. I know there's people here.
It's gotta be Kanye.
So he doesn't even go by that anymore, which is fucking stupid.
It's funny.
He's an ass.
You start mixing up names and it's hilarious. It's gotta be Kanye.
I could see that being a part of the fucking Doctor and the Do. They would have so much fun with that.
Synthesize. Itch.
Did I already go through this one?
I could just send you a fucking link to this game.
Well, like, I mean, what I've noticed is, like, they just came over to 2K25, so they're doing all these, drafts and shit. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Legit just fucking DM you the link to the game I'm playing.
Did you DM me the link?
I did.
War Tune, huh? Let's see. Is it a PC game or is it mobile?
Yes. PC. There is a mobile version, but I haven't loaded that one in a minute. If I loaded the fucking mobile version, I'd probably be lost.
Well, I guess let's go, you know, I have a gun with some ammo. I guess I'm not gonna go raid no fucking base because there's nobody to fucking raid. But
Live fast, eat ass, and smoke ass. And that's crazy. I only do 2 of those things now.
well, isn't that good?
Been sober for 3 months almost.
Well, that's good. It's weird because I'm not used to people using sober in like in conversation with weed.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
I know, but it's just weird because I'm used to it just being associated with alcohol, not drugs or narcotics, I guess. But like, I know what you're saying because I know you're not a big drinker.
Yeah, I don't drink at all.
Like, I barely drink.
I don't drink ever. Never have, never will.
That's how I am with weed.
I stopped because, you know, in case I have if I'm looking for a job and they need a piss test, I don't want to have to be like, sorry, can't do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to have to, exit stage left on that one.
Yeah, nope, I get that.
Because it could be a good job, you know.
Oh yeah, it's one of those things that you actually don't know what you're getting yourself into.
Why is there? Okay, so if you go to ring domination, there's a new boost. Like there's a pick doubler on the left, and then a shard finder on the right.
I wonder if it like auto locates or some shit.
It's fucking better, not?
Not like auto locates, but like makes it easier to find them.
I'll throat punch a motherfucker.
Like if it like eliminates like half of the cards or some shit. I could see that happening. Would it be a good idea? Probably fucking not.
Okay, here it is. Want to find shards faster? Try purchasing some shard finders. When a shard finder is active, each draft pick has a 25% chance of being a shard.
A 1 in 4.
Yes. A shard finder remains active until a shard is found. So instead of giving us quads for ring dom, they give us this, where you get a fucking 1 in 4 chance of every pick being a shard.
That's fucking ridiculous.
How many of these can you buy at a time? Let me look and let me zoom in. Let me see if I can't fucking figure out what number this is. 50. So you can get through like a card and a half. For 2,100 credits, you can get through a card and a half with shard binders. there's 6 total cards if you go through the regular and heroic ring domination.
Yeah.
A card and a half, so 6 divided by 1.5 is 4. 4 times 2100, you're spending 8.4 thousand credits on shard finders if you run them all the way through.
Jesus.
Just run doublers.
But you know people are gonna be done with that shit so quick too.
Yep, just run doublers. That's all I have to say. Do not buy these shard finders. I will be putting that in the Discord before the event starts tomorrow. If I catch any of you motherfuckers buying a shard finder, we're boxing.
Just for that, I might buy one.
Problem is, I can see the people in the team that are like, "Oh, I can never get any shards," being like, "Oh, this looks fun," without actually reading into what it does.
Hello.
Oh, maybe this will be useful, and then not
Hi.
actually look at what it is.
Anyway, you can get me out of here.
Bye bye.
I'll give you some stuff.
Nope.
Worth a shot. Bean can grenade, huh? Oh, all my other shit's dead. Interesting.
You can ask a fucking random if they could get you out.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm pretty sure it was his base.
Told him you'd give him some shit if he got you out of there.
Yeah, and he had, like, whatever it was I fucking had on me.
Threw explosives down at you.
Oh, yeah, he threw a goddamn bean can grenade at me, sir.
It just showed up.
Yeah. Well,
Bean can.
yeah.
You'll set it on the screen. It says bean can grenade.
Don't you worry. I like going for revenge anyways.
Man, what the fuck is this base you built for yourself?
I don't even know, man. I was just fucking around because I don't know what I'm doing.
It looks quite strange.
Oh, yeah, that's putting it nicely. Ooh, somebody's
lot
outside
of-
my base.
There's a lot of doors on this layout.
Yeah, I guess like that's like something people are supposed to do.
Turn it into a fucking labyrinth.
Yeah, because people raid the bases and shit, I guess, so. That and that.
Make a campaign because this fucking shard finder shit is pissing me off. It looks so stupid.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you.
Like, just give us pit quads instead.
Yeah, but why would they do that?
You're making the same price as a quad in other modes. So, just give us quads. I'm not sure where the disconnect is.
I could probably tell you.
It's obviously between the players and devs.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Shard finders sounds silly.
Oh, cool, and I didn't even die that far from my base.
I don't know if I'm gonna finish this game before I get too tired and need to lay down.
So the fact that that guy's still over there is good for me. Well, kind of good. We'll see what happens, though.
Okay. We have that one.
I had a decent amount of fucking shit on me, too. God damn it. Do you remember the guy that was, like, following me around? I don't know if you were in here for that or not.
I don't think it was.
I had a guy, I'm pretty sure it came into my, I don't know if it was my TikTok or my Twitch, one of the two, or one of the three. And ended up finding me in the game and was, like, trying to help me with shit. Like, he was, like, creepily stalking me, too. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? There's a polar bear there. Where's the bases? that.
Try to beat Ohio State before I get off, but I don't know, man.
I think you can do it. It's Ohio State.
Yeah, there's only in the first quarter. Put there. I said support near you, and you didn't say anything back.
I'm sorry. I'm focusing. I'm trying to get back over here. Probably gonna
You
die
didn't say
again.
anything when I said that's what I'm getting from Boom at the end of the awards.
I must not have been paying any fucking attention, guy.
I don't know. Silly goose. Bro is the
Great.
silliest goose.
Yeah.
Give me 1 and 2 star ratings. I just need an ability trigger from Lyra. Oh, neat. She doesn't want to do it. Fucking bitch.
I don't get mad at her. Be nice to her.
Fucking bitch.
She's nice.
I think she's a little boring, I'm not gonna lie.
You think Becky's any better?
No.
I'd rather somebody new.
Truthfully. I didn't care to watch their match at Backlash because I think they're both just the same person.
Yeah.
And they're both just boring as fuck. And their characters just, hey, I'm Irish. Deal with it.
I don't think Lyra's is.
Okay, but the wings ain't cutting it either, so.
It literally goes with their character name.
Right. But it just ain't cut. Like, there's really no character behind it. I also don't trust anyone who in a promo says, oh, wait, and then has their comeback. And I'm like, like when she was giving Becky's accomplishments, and she went, first women's intercontinental, and then went, oh, wait. And I'm like, no, that's not it. I've argued with children that use that line. It's not something I want to hear out of a grown adult who's trying to convince me she can beat the shit out of somebody. Ira, ability, please.
I mean, I don't have an issue with it either way.
Thank you. But no, I think they're both boring. I don't like either one of them. The man thing has overstayed its welcome.
Yeah.
It was fine when it first happened. It was, it was badass because, Nia busted her up and she said,
because
fuck
of how
that,
it
I don't
happened.
care. But it's overstayed. It's overdone now.
Honestly, yeah. That I will definitely disagree or agree with, not disagree. Jesus. I need to hide for a second because the dog is ready to come in.
They tried to repackage.
1 sec. You ready? Come on. Hey, back here. Do a loop-de-loop. Do it again. Come on. One more. Alright, go. Alright. I like the fact that she listens when I tell her to do a loop-de-loop. She walks in a circle. Especially because it's muddy outside, so...
They tried to do the repackage thing with big time backs.
Oh, I mean... Yeah,
but
tried.
Like, what did that actually accomplish,
It honestly didn't do a damn fucking thing.
People still cheered her. She was supposed to be this dastardly, dickheaded heel, and everybody was just like,
I mean, they tried to make her heel, but they couldn't at the time.
No. It was basically at the height of her popularity. She had just returned after having a fucking kid. People hadn't seen her in a year.
Yeah.
In some odd months. Like, you're not going to get people to boo her.
What they
She's
should
been gone for
honestly,
so long that people missed her.
if
Like,
they
people are
want
not
it,
just gonna-
if they want her to be hated, team her up with Charlotte. If you want quick, easy heat.
quick, easy heat. It's yeah. That might be an understatement of the century on that one.
Yeah.
You pair anybody with Charlotte, and that's quick, easy heat.
Mm-hmm. Jesus Christ. That just made me jump a little bit.
Alan just asked me what this kick out mode is. I said it's a pack. Gambling.
Yeah.
Not nearly as much gambling as real turn. Like, not as blatant, but gambling nonetheless.
Yeah. That's what we'll call it. Come on, I need it to be daytime.
Honestly, though, I went pretty deep in a run on that, so.
I
what
kind of
does it
did.
matter if it was a fumble or not? We recovered it.
I kind of made a. I easily hit the 100. I know that much.
I know for sure. Once I realized that it was multipliers for the different points, I was throwing the 4s up on the top. I was like,
Yeah,
fuck it.
same.
Like, it's free. What do I care?
Yeah, I'm not gonna spend fucking credits on that shit.
Fuck all that noise. Can my offensive line block somebody? There's 3 of you blocking nobody. Like, if we want to like score and win this game, we should probably, block so I can do something behind the line of scrimmage.
You know,
Thank
you would think so.
I mean, it's only our biggest rival. Oh my god. Why is there 2 offensive linemen blocking nobody?
Because why not?
I've been sacked like 5 times. It's only the fucking first half. I don't even have time to like turn around. We need 2 more stars for a free fucking unhinged pro. 2 stars, maybe. Oh, that's passive interference, but he ran into his own man, so it doesn't fucking count. That fucking penta image for unhinged is fucking sweet too.
I don't know if I saw that one or not.
I saw it. It's very weird.
Ooh. I just heard an explosion.
Fucking.
Ooh, there's another
If it
one.
ain't the O-line block, if it ain't the O-line's lack of ability to block, it's fucking the receiver's not getting open.
I mean, that's kind of normal.
But that's the only 2 options. There is no third option where everything just goes as it should. I'm literally the fucking leader in the Heisman fucking race right now. Like, there's no reason we should be having trouble like this. We're also number 1 in the country. Play like it. Oh, there's my 2nd star, so I'm guaranteed my free pro. First unhinged pro.
Come on.
With my luck, it's gonna be fucking Lexus King after I just forged
What
him.
if it's comma?
Oh, he's not in the tier.
I don't care. For you, you're gonna get it.
Get this. I only got 2 stars out of that level as well, so that's kind of funny. Sport field. Good shit. Get out of bounds. Please, for the love of God, get out of bounds. I got fucking speared while I was fucking throwing a ball and threw a pick earlier. That was ridiculous.
I mean, that kind of sounds normal though.
Bro came off the edge and fucking hit me right as I threw, and I went straight to the linebacker. All right, free pro, Rob. What do we think?
Honestly, I don't know.
There's also a support in this pack.
So then, obviously, I'm gonna go support.
Oh, okay, but it's all of the above, Rob. It's a
Oh.
support and it's a support and an unhinged pro superstar.
Oh, I don't know then, man.
Oh. Well, I guess I can show you the Penta image. And the support is a table. Rob, it's a table.
I like table.
First row milestone in the campaign. I get to show you the Penta image.
This is
That's
interesting.
fucking hilarious. Fast forward up. Combinable. Penta. Combine. Big dubs.
Hello?
What can I do for you?
Smell you.
This is not my base. If you want to go in there, go ahead.
I was over here already
Like
earlier.
invading somebody
Oh,
into
okay.
a friend's house.
I happened to kill. I saw Benzo was giving something away, or I saw him say something, so I was like, oh, I'll just run over here. And then
Hey,
I
I'm
saw
right
your
up there, too.
torch.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
I'm trying to
good.
get my body back. I fell into the guy's fucking hole over here, and I have nothing to get it back.
I have a jackhammer, but I'm kind of far away.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Don't worry about it. I mean, it's the day before wipe, so who cares?
Are you? Yeah, that's true. That's true. I say if. Oh look, his base is falling apart more.
Yeah. Holy shit, okay. Wasn't expecting that. I do appreciate
Did
it,
you
though, buddy.
fall inside of his honeycomb or something?
Fuck yeah, I did. And
Are
I'm,
you
like,
up now?
kind of new to this shit, so I don't get...
If you have a hammer, his TC's broken. You could pick up one of these barrels, or if he's got a furnace, and try to set it in there and use
Oh.
that for your jump up.
That's fair. That is fair. I'll figure something out. I appreciate it.
He offered to help you.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
It's a
the
solo
Thunder
server,
beat
so
the
these guys aren't
Timberwolves in
dicks.
Game 5.
Where did you put it, Joe?
Discord. Team Discord.
Like
Cool.
free floating in the air right now. Can't even move.
Oh, now you're stuck? Great. Ooh, that is pretty sick. He's got a shitload of things here. Don't worry about it.
I didn't look. What arrow is it? This.
I got you.
Left.
There's a shitload of fucking weapons in this thing, so I got this.
I can't wait for
Try
somebody to
hitting it
ask
with that
me how the
molly.
hell I got pro already.
Yeah, I
I know
saw.
if I throw it from my side, I threw a molly on the ground. I didn't want to kill myself.
There you go. Now you can get out. What was that? Oh.
I just so happened to screenshot it as the fucking graffiti face was over top of his, which is hilarious.
Good job.
I'm gonna try to get some wood, and maybe I
Oh,
can
I got
build a
I got
barrel
axes.
or
Don't worry
pick
about it.
something up.
I got axes. Don't worry about it now. I will get it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, I would try to like craft like a barrel or something,
Yeah.
or pick up one of these barrels. Maybe
Yep.
you can get your body back that way.
Thunder are going to the NBA Finals.
What'd you say?
The OKC Thunder in the NBA Finals.
Oh, whoop-de-doo.
They beat the Timberwolves tonight. In Game 5 to advance.
Whoop-de-fucking do. Fuck out of here, Yogi, bitch.
We'll beat Ohio State. Let's fuck Ohio State. That's probably where my campaign milestone is going to stop for the night, if I had to guess. You can head to Wager.
All right, now let's try to do this again. He was saying make a hammer.
An intriguing question. You can't say Derrick Henry, Marshawn Lynch, LaDainian Tomlinson, or Adrian Peterson. It's 4th and goal at the 1 and you need a touchdown. What running back do you give the ball to?
Barry Sanders.
See, I think everybody's going power backs here. Walter Payton, Mike Allstott.
I mean, you just asked me who I would check, and I told you.
Oh, I know. I'm just letting you know the comments. It's just a bunch of power backs. Like Tolbert, Bridge. Some asshole said pick thrown to Malcolm Butler,
Wow.
thrown Bettis. Okay, yeah, that's the skill gap right there. So I'm gonna need some unhinged pros before I can
cancel
actually
that
go
real
in on
quick.
that one. Not gonna get very far into this without any unhinged pros in my top 8, so we'll just hold off on campaign now. But that wall came quick. Actually, if I clean up the end of the last map, I'll have another amount of stuff, I think. I didn't finish it. Know that for sure. At the wall. And then we can see what we got back here. One star right here. Clean up on some down arrow shit. End to end there now. We're good there. I think I'll be okay with just this. I'm gonna have to throw down arrows on some other cards. Alexa's gonna need to come in.
I guess I could just pick up all his fucking oh, wait.
If you need fire, give me that which I desire. That is Barry Sanders or David Montgomery.
Ooh.
Emo might be the move.
I mean,
honestly. Or you can give me Jamal Williams that 1 year he led the league in touchdowns with the Lions.
I'd probably still go Barry, though.
Somebody said something up here. It says Barry was a great back, but fourth and short was not his strength.
I mean, that's fair. It wasn't.
He was more of a speed back.
Oh, big time.
I think in this scenario,
Hence why
you really
nobody can
need
fucking stop the guy.
Right. I think in this scenario, you definitely need the like lower the shoulder and fucking send him to the moon type shit.
Yeah, probably.
There in the feet, big fella. I have 2 picks and they were both silly.
Oh, wait.
Down in his feet, man. It's gonna be live rock.
Construction?
I don't know why I'm fucking beating around the bush here. It's gonna be live rock.
Ah, I need. Oh, wait. I need to find wood.
Tom tells me next week we're gonna play Ohio State again in the conference championship game.
I mean, it is, college football, so probably.
I think there's a high likelihood that I'm playing them this week in the final game of the regular season, and then next week it'll be conference championship against them as well because their record is really good.
Is it really good, though?
They're 9-2.
That don't mean shit. It's fucking Ohio State.
They're also number 4. They're gonna be 9-3 after this game. I don't give a fuck. But whether those were conference losses makes the difference. God, my speed manager, Penta hits 81,000 speed with his equipment on. I still use that dual Penta glove that we got back when he debuted. I scooped that bitch up from the web store quick as fuck. And then the last round, I think that was the one I needed super move no matter what. It's the fucking their table would have made them way too overpowered for me to handle anyway. Hey, Frank, where's your issue? What can I help you with? Even one of them's first pain in the ass.
Oh, let me see if I can get that to work.
You should have been around last night. Frank was humping a stuffed animal.
Oh,
Like, beating that shit up, too. Like, I tried to get him to stop, and, like, just while I was standing there.
and let me guess, he's like,
Rob,
no.
why are you telling me that I'm not that far ahead of you? It says you haven't moved.
I don't, like I said, I haven't looked to see where your ass is at, so.
Oh, I'm like 128 stars ahead of you now.
Oh, yeah, see? When I looked at it this morning, you were not.
So I was at like 1708.
Yeah, and I was at
some shit.
1701.
Yeah, no, I'm at
That's why I was saying you
1829.
weren't, but
1829 now.
yeah, now you are. A little different.
Oh, 6. I'm only missing more stars with that, right?
I
I
would like
could
to
be
put the
tripping.
shoes on.
Oh no, yeah, no, I'm caught up. Shit. Look.
I guess that works.
Banana boat, bitch. I'm realizing I don't have any text for this. The score here, I think we're pretty much in the clear. I guess Alan's freebie was a pro. I don't know where the fuck he would have gotten, or he would have gotten his first Atlas to Black Pro.
And almost nobody on this roster is very aggressive, but what makes it really difficult is that most of the chat that of this university, like not only go after the ratings of 3-star since most of the 5-star top.
Well, I wonder if he pulled it from the I wonder if he pulled it from the free fucking psychopath pack.
Every single team.
Give everybody a free unhinged card.
Because we're not a part of a and if there's one player
I thought it was pretty fucking cool.
area that's freshman halfbacks,
I don't know if you opened that.
Open what?
He also has like
When you first went into Psychopath, it should have given you 25 skull tokens
Yeah.
for free. Got you to the first milestone.
Yeah, nope, I already did.
Somebody that can replace him next week. That guy could be Keegan because he's a 3-star dude.
I'm out.
But then I found that he's pulled it back to Tulsa again. And I just keep finding more and more. Since we extend players that already want to enter the transfer portal, I don't think it's going to be very important to fill our team. See, because we're going to have them at pretty much every position, especially wide receiver, and those are going to be the ones that focus on left end as well. Maybe some cornerbacks. With only 460 hours a week, though, only able to go after like 9 prospects.
I'm out of that base finally, Joe. Holy shit.
Yeah. My knee cracked.
Anybody got anything they want to give away? Help. I've been robbed.
Okay, Rob. Okay, Rob.
What? You don't know what happened to me.
You can't go around telling people you were robbed. That's your name, dumbass.
Yeah, but they don't know that in here.
You've been getting robbed since the day you were born, motherfucker.
Dude, my name in here is Mariko.
Mariko?
Yeah, I don't know. That was just one they gave me.
That went out, it just changed it to Uncle Rico.
I mean, it's kind of what it was.
Anytime I do use a team builder in a video, I'll put it in the description because I want you to be able to play with Harper just like the roster will be. Because I've been doing everything in my power to sim and make it as difficult as possible. We're about to score off this first play. That would be the craziest opening ever, but they're going to.
It would be totally the craziest opening play ever, Joe.
For a split second there, it felt like maybe a little bit too easy. If we drew this,
it's a little too easy.
I had no clue.
He had no clue.
Oh,
Done a pretty good job at
this mic picks up it. Remind me to make sure I'm muted if I ever fucking sit here and go fuck. There's a bit spitting. You got spit? I'm confused.
Guess I'm heading back to my base.
You want to play 5.
Is it because you're a survivor?
That's because I'm on unhinged cards.
Oh, I mean, I guess that works too.
Because if I win, I get an unhinged guarantee.
Ooh.
Greg, stop. She doesn't want you. No, leave her alone. Let her slap the fuck out of you, bro. I'm gonna let her whoop your ass. Not gonna lie, Undertaker's image kind of fucking sucks.
The motherfucker that killed me took one of my other guns. This asshole.
Oh, I'm a bitch.
I don't know who it was anymore. I kind of forgot.
Start calling everybody a bitch until you get the right one.
Hey, who's the bitch that killed me with a bean can grenade? That's kind of cool.
I'm not just fucking wrap a rubber band around this cat's nuts.
Ow.
Well, its owner won't fucking pay to have it fucking cut, so
Isn't that you?
no. That's the child's cat.
It's your cat by association, sir.
We only went back for it because the child wouldn't shut the fuck up.
That's why I said by association.
There ain't no association, brother.
Yeah. The child is kind of yours, so yeah, it's your cat.
Lucky, there you
I said
don't
kind
put that
of.
on me. Put that on me.
I said kind of for a reason, sir.
Not even kind of. Nope, I don't want that. I'm
Well,
good.
you can't stop it.
You sure can. I'm not married. I'm fuck Ohio State. We win. Get fucked.
Oh, damn it. What is it? Damn it, I need to buy it. Fuck.
Those fucking idiots having trouble with understanding that the female cat in the house is fixed and does not want him anywhere near her.
I mean, that does seem kind of normal, though. When people don't understand things, they just keep doing stupid shit, man.
That's why you end up fucking that stuffed animal last night. I threw that fucking thing on the floor. Fuck it all you want. Not on my bed. I'm good.
Need
On
to
my
drink
side of
some
the bed.
water.
I think we knocked Ohio State out of the conference championship.
Wow, I'm so proud of you.
I think their loss last week took them out of
What
it.
am I forgetting? Oh.
It sure did. If they had beaten us, it would have been fucking them and
Actually, how
us
many was
again.
it for?
Or it would have been them and Penn State, but instead we get Penn State. So we gotta face
Shit,
the
for
number 14.
24 hours? Fuck that. I don't even need that much in there.
We're gonna finish this survival story and done. I'm gonna get my done and get up. We done that.
Okay, I don't even need that much in there.
That sucks because I think I got a shit. I'm not totally sure.
I mean, I don't know what to tell you if you think you got a shit, man.
I'm just trying to finish this survivor real quick and then I'll take care of it.
16 hours seems about right.
Fuck, you're bad. What are you fucking throwing out a fucking emo before you lost, dummy? Slap notes.
That's just always funny to me.
What?
Slap nuts.
It's a word phrase my dad used a lot.
Slap nuts?
Yep. He used it a lot. and I adopted it as my own. I'm essentially a clone of my father.
I mean, I know it because of Jeff Jarrett.
I look just like my dad too, so perfect.
I said nothing about your dad. I was talking about Jeff Jarrett being the reason why I know that shit.
I was telling you why I'm a clone of my dad.
That's cool.
Ridge Holland doesn't look like Ridge Holland.
No, he does not.
On his card, he does not look like Ridge Holland.
I 1000% agree with you, sir.
I would have thought he was one of them dudes from FTR, the one with the hair. I only know their names from WWE. I don't know their AEW names.
What do you mean?
I only know him as Dash Wilder. I don't know what the fuck his AEW name is.
It hasn't changed.
Yeah, it has. One of them's Dax.
Dax
Wilder,
Wilder.
and the other one... No. No, you're wrong. That's wrong. I know that's wrong.
I'm combining them
I don't
together.
know what's right. I don't know what's
It's
right. but I
Dax
know that's
Hardwood.
wrong. Yeah, that. And the other one was like something Wheeler, isn't it?
Cash. I think it's. You know what? I think you're right. I think it's Cash Wheeler now.
Ash Wheeler and
Yeah.
Dax Harwood.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I just don't know which one's which. I just know
Dax is
and
the
Dawson.
bald one.
I know. Sure, what did you say, buddy? Oh, Metaphor.
That I
Refund
do know.
Cosmo on Game Pass, which was apparently so good, but it just looks like another meat game. So I'm good.
Crazy. It's another reskin of a game, Joe.
It's a weeb game anime. Oh look, the anime monkeys are coming out in full force. Anime's not good.
What? No way.
Just want that out there.
I don't even know what you said. I'm just saying. What? No way. For the hell of it.
Oh, I said anime's not good.
Oh.
I'll fucking die on that hill if I have to.
For me, it's just one of the things where I don't care. If I like the show, I like the show. If I don't, I don't.
I don't like the art style. I don't like the fucking. I don't know. I don't like it. I think it's bad. Honestly, I think it was pre-ruined for me by like the people in my school.
Oh, more than likely.
Growing up.
But the funny thing about that to me, honestly, is the fact that when you think anime, it's literally just animation. Like, you can break it down however you want. Oh, it's Japanese animation. That's great, but it's still animation. So if that's the
Just a
case,
shitty
then
art
Family
style.
Guy is technically anime.
Just a shitty art style. I think I classify it as the art style more than the fact that it's animated, you know?
Yeah. I'm not, yeah, honestly, like, certain art styles I'm not a fan of either, and that's one of them.
Like, they're not even bothering trying to actually get the words
No, of course not.
right. They're just like bop 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 bop
Yeah.
bop 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 bop. That's all the mouth movement you're getting is bop 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 bop.
I mean, if you think about it, though, like, animating something like that is going to be kind of hard. So, I mean, I understand why they're doing it.
Problem is everything's hand drawn before it's put in.
Correct, which does make it a little harder to try to get the, you know, mouthing right.
But like, I don't know. I just don't like it.
Yes, you're very peculiar about your shit. We know.
Pick under.
You're very peculiar.
Eat a pickler. Why is it in a cage?
No, TikTok, I am not gambling any type of money. Leave me alone. Let me have this.
What, TikTok thinks you're gambling? And shut your shit down?
I mean, I was sitting on one of the slot machines in the game. So, not yet they didn't think that, but they might have.
Had you not said something, it would have been like, gambling.
Basically. But I mean, also, I have nobody in here, so it doesn't really fucking make a difference.
I'm not encouraging gambling. I have 0 viewers.
It's bad because like I just played blackjack in the game, and it's one of those where if you lose, it laughs at you. And I lost, and it goes, ah. I was like, all right, thanks, asshole. Like it was a robotic laugh too because it's machine.
But it's the slot machine laughing at you, or the
No,
blackjack
it was the
machine?
blackjack machine. You'll see it in a second,
Will I?
probably, or in a moment, I guess. I don't fucking know, man. Jeez,
Well, I thought it was a 30-second delay.
it is. I just don't remember half the time. No, I don't want that one.
Yes, I'm creating Luca Crucifix. Don't need that, thanks.
But see, though, like,
Fucking-
me playing this right now is going to help me tomorrow when I have to rebuild everything.
Have you, like, played Fresh Off a Server Wipe yet? Because I feel like
Yeah,
that would be,
it was
like,
last
the
week.
busy-
I started on this one last week.
Okay, so
Like, not
Are you on a
completely
weekly one?
started on it. Yeah, this one's weekly. But it's a solo server only, so I'm okay with that. Like, is it the best idea? Probably fucking not.
yeah, probably not, Jake.
But also, I don't care.
Hottest free agent in all of Rocket League.
Baka, baka, baka. Oh my god. But like, I also didn't know like what I wanted to play tonight. I just know I wanted to get on here and see how everything goes. Man. But I am fucking exhausted. Mm-mm.
I don't have any cards I can throw.
Do-do-do-do-do. Sorry, I thought you were trying to make a song.
I mean, I just kind of sing random shit sometimes. It's part of autism.
Yeah, trust me, I know my girlfriend does it too. I'm pretty sure just everybody does it.
It's autism, buddy. It's a form of stimming. Hate to be the one to break it to you.
I mean, that's not necessarily accurate because, like I said, everybody does it, including myself.
Welcome to the community.
If that's the case, I've been a part of it longer than you have because I'm older than you.
Oh, duh.
So, if anything, sir, good luck.
So here's the thing. It's just in your day, it wasn't called autism. It was called demonic possession.
Really, that's what we're going with? I mean, I'm not going to say no to that.
Because at one point, it was the world was legit just, oh yeah, there's no such thing as mental illness. You're just possessed by demons.
That was not in my day, you asshole. I'm not that fucking old.
Mental institutions that perform lobotomies existed in the 90s, my guy.
That's great.
This,
They still exist to this day, so nice try. Just not nearly as
he's out
many.
here doing legal lobotomies. So.
No, I'm not. Other people
they were-
maybe, but not me.
They were like sanctioned lobotomies in the 90s. So it was not before your time, sir.
I keep telling, like, I guess everyone's just like fucking around on their builds and shit. I was like, I'm just trying to learn how to play.
Walk past every base you encounter. I'm just trying to learn the fucking game. That's all.
It's one of those things like if I'm walking by a base, it's because I'm looking at it, admiring it.
We had to
Except
tell
one
my
base
brothers-
because there's a frickin' asshole
We
that
tell
has
my brother
turrets.
say about school rust because, Nate and his girlfriend started playing it with her friend,
Mm.
and they were like, "Yeah, there used to be swastikas all over the place, brother."
They're not wrong actually, because I used to play the game a long time ago. Not very well, but I did. Oh,
We had to be like, hey, you think this is bad?
interesting.
Live fast, eat ass, and smoke grass.
Oh,
Brothers.
why is there just a random car battery?
Because fun meat,
Why
I
won't it
guess,
let me
man.
pick it up?
Play the
No,
bullshit first.
the nice thing is like in like the little safe zone, there's a guy that gives you quests sometimes. So like if you need a weapon, you can easily get a goddamn crossbow. And
I'm him.
you know how in some games like the arrows only work for bows, and then you gotta specifically cross like bolts.
Yep.
Not in this one. They're interchangeable. Yeah, I was like, thank
I
God.
accidentally played a neutral tag instead of a compatible tag. Oh.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Mhm.
Not exactly what I was looking for.
I'm trying, but that's not what I wanted.
No, not it, brother, not it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I'm going to end up doing tomorrow at work is watching a video on tips and tricks for this game.
Potentially the proper shape of a building.
You know what? A lot of people use the triangle bases. Like, I don't know why,
Probably
but I
just to
guess...
create little pinch points, if I had to guess.
No, actually, like, it's the guy I've been watching, that's all he does is uses those. Once in a while, he'll use the square ones.
You probably create a lot of pinch points with triangles.
It's cheaper material for the same space. So, I was like, oh, okay. But, like, he also is, like, probably one of the best solo players in the game. Like, the server I'm on is named after him. Like, he has his own set of servers. So,
Got a Valor my yellow for my troubles.
dude, at one point, up until probably today, I had, like, 9 or 10 Chinas. Just sitting
How
there.
many times do you pop that up in my fucking face?
As many times as it'll take for you to answer me.
No, the fucking the Ethan Page special edition.
Oh. My shit reset on me.
Here's this. Have it. Fuck off.
I don't need any of that shit.
When I pull WrestleMania cards now. I just did a WrestleMania LA night earlier.
Ooh. I have like, I think 4, or no, I have 3 LA nights.
You're F1 or F2 for me. Like, I could afford to buy it.
Ooh, I almost
Not even
fell.
fortified. You don't see.
Zip line!
Well, you know,
Where am I going?
I was fully convinced he was already fortified. Your mom. I'm gonna start fucking throwing shit. Just to get it out of my face.
Yeah. I thought about doing that for some of them. I was like, not even caring if it's maxed out or not, just going with it.
I'm gonna start silver starring cards just to make people upset. Like,
I mean, that did cross my mind, I'm not gonna lie to you.
hold on. Want to see half the team cry?
Are you about to do it? And post
It's
it?
already done. Yeah.
Ow!
But I'm also
Motherfucker!
I'm gonna train him up and be like, what's wrong with my throw?
Be like, here's a quiz.
fucking god awful.
Do 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 do. Ooh, what I need to do is I need to find out if blueprints are resetting or not.
Oh, it's god awful. Why is Alan putting the question?
Because he has a question.
No, because he's fucking stupid and probably doesn't look at anything. This is why he's not in management. Also, he has no fucking independent thoughts. From like 22 years. Maybe no one noticed. Why do you say that? What do you mean, why do I say that? Boom. Send your bitch ass to the fucking moon.
To the moon.
Cow jumped over the moon. Moon. Bitch. Fuck. Congrats. Trade teammates after this fucking game.
Let's see.
Cow jumped over the moon. I didn't know your mother could get to the moon, but here we are. Oh, me and Johnny, or Johnny rather, and I kind of piggybacked off of it, came up with Hooters, but with fat waitresses earlier, and called it heifers.
That's I mean, not bad.
Because apparently there's a plus size model talking about how Hooters should hire bigger women.
Oh, okay.
And I went, why? So she can turn around and tip over your beer? Walking away from your table?
Yeah, nope, I caught that one, Joe. Don't you worry.
So she can fucking bump the beer off the table with her fupa?
I mean, she's gonna do something with it.
It's like going to the fucking barber shop. You go there, to their place, and you get the big lady, and her fupa is rubbing up on your elbow the whole time she's cutting your fucking hair, and you're like, oh, it's supposed to just be like whatever, you know?
Yep, that's exactly what it's supposed to be. You know, I'm gonna land over this guy's base, just because I'm curious about it.
Like,
It's kind of
your
cool what he
fupa
did.
is on my arm the whole time you're cutting the hair. Like a 15-20 minute process where you're just putting your fupa on you, man.
Hello, are you home?
Sorry, fupa's a funny word.
Oh, this guy's clever, because if people try to raid his base, there's not really a way down.
Fucking shit parade, my teammate.
Interesting.
Welcome to the shit parade, brother.
He's got a fucking drop box.
Ads.
For trading.
I'm gonna legit play stupid until I can't anymore.
I mean, you do pretty well.
Easy. Sometimes I'm not playing.
Exactly.
Pretty fucking brain dead most of the time. Teammate, if you get in my way one more fucking time. If he opens the picture and still doesn't see that it's a silver star, I'm gonna punch him in the mouth.
Well, that means they'd have to pay attention, though, my guy.
He said, "Oh, I just noticed that. What the fuck?" He doesn't notice it's a silver star.
Ooh, and I just picked up a water pipe shotgun.
He still doesn't notice it's a silver.
No, because he's not going to.
He only noticed the stats.
Yeah, and he also probably just noticed that there's a star on it, but nothing specific.
Well, because he knows that I get mad when people silver star shit.
Yes.
But this card will not be useful to me. I have no use for an up arrow Mania Pro.
Mm-hmm.
My up arrows are more than taken care of between Famous, Famous, Phoenix, and Roman.
So what you're saying is, you know, you have it under control there.
Oh yeah, I'm chilling. I'm good. My up arrows are fine. I start throwing too many more like high tier up arrows, and I'm just gonna have nothing but ups in my other decks too.
Exactly.
He's not noticing. I'm deeply concerned.
He's not going to, man.
I had higher hopes for what is literally the second longest tenured player in this game.
Make sure you say on the team, though.
Like, of everyone in the team, he's been playing this game the second longest behind only me.
I mean, if I would have continued playing it, I'd have you fucking destroyed.
I've been playing since season 1. I just lost my fucking original account. So.
Yeah, no, I was playing since season 1 as well. Like, I'm pretty sure I played when it came out, like, immediately.
I didn't have a smartphone at the time, like a lot of kids do these days. I had a flip phone for my first phone.
Yeah, that's a logical excuse, Joe.
I did.
I know. I'm just Jesus. Do I gotta hold up a sign that says sarcasm for you? Jesus, my guy.
I mean, sometimes it's hard to tell.
Oh my god. It's okay. Me and my buddy have an inside joke on that type of shit already. So.
Literally anybody. Shut up. I'll be over there in a minute to remove you from my side of the bed, Frank.
Just one random fucking composter, okay.
Mama Beach.
What do I got? 89. Interesting.
He's never gonna notice that it's silver stud.
I told you he's not going to, man. It's because he doesn't pay attention to that. Not many people do on the team. Not many people pay attention to the game at all.
Yeah,
Like, they'll play it when they tell you, when you tell them to, but that's about the extent of it.
A lot of people go on autopilot. I'm telling you this.
Depending on what it is, I usually do too, but...
So, there's going to come a time where I can't continue to just wither away trying to hold on to this team.
Correct. I'm kind of shocked you're trying to right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, I don't know. We haven't fucking finished the last 2 team ring nominations. And even when we do finish them, I have to be like, hey, there's like no time left. We need to get our asses moving. But I don't know. There's gonna come a time where I'm just gonna have to take everybody who's a solid with me,
Yeah.
and go somewhere else.
Well, I'm honestly shocked you haven't tried that already.
So there's a few issues with that, including finding a team with enough space.
Or at least even if it's just you going, man. Like,
Well, I'm not gonna go by myself. There's solid bodies here, and unfortunately, if I leave, you know, all of you guys to your own devices, I feel like half of you won't play anymore at all.
I'm pretty sure I'd still play, but I don't know if I would do like... I probably wouldn't do the team event, obviously.
Like, at this point, I'm pretty sure I'm eternally glued to my brother in this game. There will not be a time I'm on a team without him anymore.
Which, okay, so at the moment you would only need one person, one
But I
extra
don't think-
space.
Truthfully, I don't think he'll play
If you,
if I'm not in the team with him.
that's what I'm saying. So at least one extra space.
So there's me and him. Nate would have to come with because he's not gonna fucking play otherwise. He's only playing because I said, "Hey, come join the team and play."
Really think that would happen.
And then fucking you and Johnny are both solid, so I'd be like, you guys could probably be okay in a fucking normal team. Jarvan has his moments on both sides of the coin. I've
Damn
been
it.
in and out of teams with Scott and Allen for the better part of the last 5 years.
Yeah.
I've been there, I've done that. They
Exactly.
usually end up getting kicked, and I end up looking bad because I wanted to bring them in.
We might actually bump it.
You know, I tell team owners I have been a general on and off for some of the top teams in this game for the better part of the last 8 years.
Yeah.
And I'm like, these guys are solid, and then they don't fucking show up.
I mean, sadly, that's
And I'm like,
How
hey,
it
you do
goes.
understand you're making me look bad. More so than yourself.
it happens though.
And that's my problem, is I'm way too willing to stick my neck out for my friends sometimes. I've done it fucking in games, I've done it at work more than once. Where I was like, hey, this guy's good. And then he comes in and I'm like, hey, if you fuck up, it's my name, not just yours.
Oh yeah,
motherfucker."
no, that's normal, dude. Like that's how it is with jobs too. Like you're the reason why some people are being brought into this or that or the other.
I don't know, at this point I'd have to go look for like a team merge.
Yeah.
But I'd have a hard time believing that half of y'all would survive back-to-back team battlegrounds. Because some teams run them bitches right back-to-back, some teams run them twice a week.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not gonna lie, the team battleground thing was kind of bullshit because we would get paired up with teams that we had no business being a part of.
So, it doesn't matter, per se. on
No,
that
because
one.
everybody's given a deck.
There is no, like, teams that, okay, you keep bumping me and I'm gonna fucking murder your family. But there's no rhyme or reason to who you get matched up with, only that y'all have the same number of people.
Correct.
That's the only fucking category for that. But there's a lot of times where you get the shit end of the stick.
Mm-hmm.
And a normal team owner would expect you to fucking build 15 super moves in 24 hours.
Can you hold on to super moves like that? Or oh no, I just say never mind. I had to think
A
about it for
normal
a
team
second.
owner would expect you to build 15 super moves in 24 hours to finish and win all of your attacks.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, Rob, had you lost attacks like that one time on a normal team, you'd have been gone.
Mm-hmm.
Any of the teams I've been in over the last however many years, they would have been like, yeah, no, bye-bye. I once got kicked from a team for playing too much.
You know, I can kind of see that, my guy.
Back when I first got my own, back when I first got my own phone to play it on, because for a while my phone
Oh.
didn't support it, but my brothers did,
Gotcha.
so he let me use it. So once I finally got a hold of it, where I could, actually play when I wanted to,
Yeah.
which was pretty much always. There was a team ring domination, and I went off for a shit ton of shards. And these motherfuckers were like, hey, thanks for the help, but you don't seem like a team player, is what they told me. This was back in, like, Season 2. Like,
Okay.
Survivor Season 2.
But I mean, at that time, you got to keep in mind like how young you were too. So like,
I just wanted to contribute. I wanted to contribute and have a good time, and I was doing both of those things. I have a screenshot from doing like 71 shards in a team ring domination. That exists somewhere. I have access to it, I think. Find it though. Oh, let's see. Where am
What
I
do I want
doing?
to get from that?
I don't really give a fuck.
Bum, 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 bum.
Like this.
Oh my god. Oh, so you saw the video that I posted on TikTok about the bench, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Did it again this week. Added 5 extra pounds.
I just sent you the OG screenshot.
Jesus Christ.
Harvard football is back.
The fuck? I vaguely remember having to do something similar to that before.
Yeah, half of the people in that team hate me now.
Why?
Because one of them claims that I said something about his family, but it was Alan's crazy ex at the time. But he blames it on me.
I mean, that checks out. Blaming somebody else. All right.
His thing is every time I try to go patch shit up and be like, hey, you know, this wasn't me, and I would love to like,
Yeah, like try to
figure it out with you.
Yeah.
He's like, how about you just fucking come here and we talk about it fucking face to face. I'm like, brother, first off, you don't want the smoke. Second, there ain't no fucking reason. I sent him the screenshot that it wasn't me.
Yeah.
And he was
But you
still
know
like,
how, but that's how people get. That's the thing.
He goes, that's a different screenshot than the one I have. And I went, brother, then show it to me. And he never will. Every time I'm like,
that checks out.
fucking show me. Every time I'm like, show me the screenshot you have. And he never does.
Where's that at? Oh, thank God.
That
Okay.
Never,
That's so
not
much better.
once, has sent me the screenshot that he's referring to.
Yep, I believe that. Oh, damn. Let me hit. Yeah! Suck it, dealer!
I'm like, huh, that's crazy. So I'm sending you a screenshot of exactly the moment that you're claiming this happened.
Yep, but you won't send one. Yeah.
You won't send what you claim happened.
Yeah, that checks out. You know, that is,
Because I even, like, messaged the guy. I was like, hey, that's, I messaged Alan at the time. I was like, bro, get her under fucking control.
Yeah, I mean, the bad thing is, like, that's just how people are, though.
Like, I legit messaged him, and I was like, hey, like, dude, figure it the fuck out, or you both need to go.
Oh.
I was like, that's fucked up. You don't say shit like that.
Correct. Yeah, I made it to my base.
She went and found his fucking, like, Facebook account, and, like, was like, oh, your girl and your daughter, and I went, brother, we can't have that. This is a fucking mobile game.
Yeah. It's like, one, you're like just being a goddamn fucking child about this for no reason as well.
That bitch is psycho.
Yeah, but the issue with people these days is they don't fear repercussions because they can always just find like a scapegoat basically. And that's just how it is, and it's stupid. Because a lot of people feel they don't have to, answer for their own actions. So, it looks like what I want to do is get my base up to sheet metal as quick as possible.
Like, taking a side action in bed. It put me to sleep early. There's non-drowsy on it, but I don't believe that after the nap I took.
I mean, that also could just mean your ass was tired.
I mean, I slept maintenance away.
So it sounds like you were just fucking tired, my guy.
I didn't sleep good because of the jaw pain and the fucking the sinus drainage.
Why do you have what? What's up with the jaw pain?
I have random TMJ flare-ups.
Ah, didn't know you had TMJ.
Yeah. I'm gonna assume I grind my teeth in my sleep.
Hmm.
Because I just wake up and it's like that
Gotcha.
for a couple days, sometimes a little bit longer.
I mean, it does happen.
It's sometimes it's fucking it hurts to move my jaw one way or the other. Sometimes it hurts to open. Sometimes it hurts to close. Just depends.
No, depends
it
on a
fucking-
diaper.
And then it feels really fucking weird. Like now that my jaw's starting to not hurt, my teeth feel really weird because they've been like that whole area is super tender
Yeah.
from the joint and the muscles all
shit.
being fucked up.
All right. So I think I'm mentally ready for tomorrow. Kind of. I mean, obviously, we'll
Yeet.
see.
Yeet.
No, I'm not getting my hopes up yet, but
Yeet.
no.
They need to just put fucking SmackDown on Netflix in the US too.
Say that again?
So they need to just put SmackDown on Netflix in the US too.
Oh, I mean, they probably will, I think, down the road.
Yeah, if Netflix is interested in renewing Raw when the
I'm
The
pretty sure they are,
licensing
because
comes
if I'm not
on.
mistaken, I think the shit's gone, like, very well.
oh yeah. Well, everybody was like, "Oh, it's gonna suck because you know they can't do live stuff." And I'm like, I never had an issue.
Yeah. No, people always just find a fucking reason to bitch, man. It's all it ever is.
Baylor defensive lineman Alex Foster has died, the school announced. Foster redshirted during the 2024 season and was set to be a redshirt freshman in 2025. He was
Hang on.
18.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Is this actually, like, a part of the game?
No, I haven't been on college football in a minute. I'm on Rocket League, bro.
Okay, I didn't know what you were playing. That's why I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, no, this is real life, bro.
Okay.
This guy was about to be a redshirt freshman this coming season. He's 18 years old.
Well,
He dead.
He ain't gonna be no red shirt no more.
What the fuck? Trying to see if anybody's saying what happened. Hey, maybe Facebook thought bots, maybe not that comment section.
Why, you don't want to hear about all the bots and shit?
Well, they're literally repeating exactly what the post said and then adding, he had his whole life ahead of him, so sad.
I mean, they're not wrong.
No, but the thought bots need to not be in that particular post.
Yeah, but it's not like, you know, you can
Not like
control
Muhammad
it.
cares. Muhammad doesn't care.
He might. You never know. How dare you?
Muhammad doesn't have feelings.
How dare you, sir?
Having spoken with Johnny and his war stories from Iraq over the last couple of days, Muhammad doesn't care.
Like I was saying, how dare you, sir? Okay. So,
What's funny is Johnny had the address for the Secretary of State up here,
yeah.
and then just yesterday it occurred to me that he's actually going to need my address so he can come here first.
Or you
I
can
was
just
like,
meet
hey,
him
Johnny,
somehow at Secretary of State if the girl ain't
I
working.
don't have the means. How's that going to work?
I don't-
How's that going to work? How's that going to work?
Yeah, I'll let you
Johnny
use it, buddy.
fucking
Give me 1
drives.
sec.
It's like, how
There you
am
go.
I supposed to do that? Take her car over there and then nobody drives it back?
Yep, I'm not in a rush, so it's all you.
Sir, anything for a broke man. I need it. Oh, gambling's consumed my soul. Don't let it
I
take
know the
yours,
feeling.
young man.
It's already taken my soul.
Don't let it take yours.
I gamble a lot.
I'm going to take 100. I'm taking all my
I'll say that
scraps.
TikTok
Putting it
listener.
on 5. Come watch me hit. Fuck, there's a wall there.
Fucking
Come
idiots,
with me.
man. Okay. How about that? Dude, some of these people are so stupid in this game.
What the fuck is getting knocked over? What did you get into?
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, da, 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 da. Learn that blueprint. Last one. Do, 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 do. Oh wait, I wonder. Ooh, I have just enough. Oh, Joe, I found out why my name is, whatever the fuck my guy's name is. It's because I have streamer mode turned on. I was like, oh, that makes so much more sense. Oh. Aha. Oh, I can make frog boots. Oops. Clothing. Soul controller. I honestly don't know what to tell you, my guy. I'm actually just having fun with it. I suck, but it's fun. And that's what matters.
Sir! I lost it all. It's all gone. All of it. Oh my god. Thank you. I shall return.
Good luck gambling. Fucking A. I was gonna say, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, buddy? Yes, so I'm talking to you. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure we're friends on BattleNet.
Hey man, how we doing? Whoa. Hey, put the bow down.
Oh. Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun with that one, actually. Holy shit, my first kill. Eh. But yeah, no, so, yeah, actually, I'm pretty sure that's where it came from. But no, I do enjoy this game. It is a fun game. I'm not good at it. But it's fun.
Ammo. I ran out of ammo. Please, sir, show kindness, sir.
Yeah, I did too. I was streaming that for a while as well. So. Yeah, no, I remember I keep seeing you play Hearthstone a lot. I haven't touched that game in fucking, I don't even know how long. I mean, I'm still learning the game myself, so I'm not opposed to people. I'm just still trying to learn it. I mean, the server's going to be resetting here in a little while. In about 13-ish hours. So. Yeah, that is me. But yes, that is me. Oopsie. I died by the boar. That's just my fault, though. Let's go to bed. Yeah, no, that's why I'm on a solo server. So I can learn things about the game. Like, I think I have a decent, you know, like, understanding of what I need to do. And I'm pretty sure my main issue is going to be, like, speed. Obviously, I need to find a better place to build, too. I mean, if you got any tips, I'm more than willing to hear them.
Wow.
Hello?
Hello. Hey, you don't know who you kind of sound like? kind of sound like that phone guy from Five Nights at Freddy's.
I don't know who that is.
You sound like you're too old too.
That's correct.
Are you like 30?
35.
30? 30. Hey, see, I'm not too far off.
No,
See?
not bad, not bad. Good guess. Good guess.
Yeah. You've got age written all over your voice.
That's fair.
Are you trying to kill me?
No, I'm actually just walking around and doing fucking around.
Okay. I mean, you can try. I want your ammo, so I mean.
Yeah, no, you're good. Dude, I'm new to this game basically. I've had it, just haven't really played it.
Oh, really? Ah. Well, think of this as a warning. You will get sucked in if you continue to play.
No, I'm okay with that. I played World of Warcraft.
Oh, okay, then you're not new to addiction.
No, not even close. You're the one that was gambling.
Yeah.
I gave you my 4 scrap that I had on me.
Yeah. Is that your base over there?
Yeah. First time building. I'm not mad at it, but I mean, obviously needs some work.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I tried soft. Here, let me tell you something. I'm not entirely sure how much you know about this game, but here, just a fair warning because people are weird in this game and they will do it to you. When your wall is flipped like inside out, like this one is.
I found out
Right
about
here?
that, yeah.
Yeah, people can like soft side it, so make sure it's like facing outwards, and that goes for any type of material.
Yeah.
They can soft side, so basically just makes it a lot easier for them to mine it with like pickaxe or jackhammer or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So,
That makes
I mean,
sense.
You can always flip that with your hammer. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, I mean, some people are weird and they'll just sit here for like 45 minutes and just straight pickaxe it until they break it. And I mean, people are so weird.
Oops.
But yeah.
You said you wanted my ammo?
Thank you. Well, no, that was more of sarcasm. But
I was gonna say, I mean, I made a lot of ammo just because I know I needed to.
hey, spinach.
Do you see my
What you doing here?
I'm building a wall.
Oh, you're the one
That's
that wants
that?
to block
Holy
out the
shit.
entirety of Spawn Beach.
Well,
That's actually very impressive.
The plan was to do it to Spawn Beach. The plan was to do it
Yeah,
to
I
Spawn
know.
Beach,
Yeah,
and then
you're the one that wants to like
turn
block in the
roads.
entire map and then watch at them.
Yeah, and the plan was to do that and turret the roads and the zip lines, but then the jungle has all of the treetops and stuff, so it's fucking pointless. So this is the other.
Okay.
That's
Wait,
impressive.
how long is that gonna take you?
I don't know. I fucked up like 20 wall placements on a mountain, and there's
Jeez.
I need to loot.
What does she have on her?
SAR, which is a really good rifle, and a lot of other crap.
Jesus. Do you already have one?
No, I don't. I actually really need this BP.
That's funny as shit.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't taking any of her shit. So she's coming back.
Oh, she might.
Oh my god. No, she wants her jackhammer back.
That's a good white man.
You too, buddy. I'll see you around.
I know, I put it back on her body. Her voice just really annoyed me, I'm not gonna lie.
Soul, are you in here? Did you you might have joined my personal Discord. Let me see. Actually, I have no idea. Yes, I have bowled 4 of them. And welcome in, Pup Chase. Welcome in. Ah, nice, nice. Oh, let's see. What the fuck do I need here? I kind of don't even know what the fuck to do right now since it's going to wipe soon. But I'm probably going to end up playing this again. I'm having fun playing the game. It's been a while. But I have nobody that plays this game. All right, let me see which one you're in, because then I'll join you. Because if you're in my personal Discord, it's going to be different. Let me see. That one. Whichever one you feel like joining, be my guest. And then I will join you after that. Because I got to change that Discord link to be something different. What is that? Oh. That's interesting. I am a righty, Pup Chase. I have no use for anything right now. Only be, like, the only thing I would hold on to would be, like, any of my, and I mean any. Like, I would just try to find things I need to learn blueprint-wise is all I would need. But I really don't know what it would be. No, you're fine. My personal Discord is... I haven't really set it up that well. Hang on. Let me get you the other link. The proper link that we use. Me and my people. Copy. That is the proper Discord link if you guys would like to join us. It's not just me, it's my buddies and I. We have our little group. That one's invalid? The other one might be, but this one shouldn't be. Yeah, okay. I could see that other one being invalid. So, I will have to fix it. Are you coming back to get it? I mean, if... Oh, you get it. You haven't came back yet. Yeah, I will hold on to that for you. There. I will hold on to your jackhammer until you get back. Yes, that's me and my buddies. That's our thing. I don't know what that's, I mean, obviously if I ever get it fucking down there. Okay, yep, hang on. Let me get into it for you. Discord. General. Join it. Well, hello, stranger.
Hey, what's going on, man?
You know, living the dream here.
Good Lord. I gotta turn this mic down.
Oh, that's
Oh, you
so
said
much
mic down.
better.
Okay, check, microphone check.
Yes, sir,
how do I
you
sound?
good.
All right. Okay.
That's
What
a
would you like to
hell-
learn about Rust?
More or less, like stuff at the beginning. What like blueprints I should be getting, learning. Since wipes
You mean, like-
tomorrow.
When you say the beginning, you mean like prim stage?
So I'm pretty sure the blueprints reset. They said weekly or a monthly, but it wipes
Okay, yeah,
every week.
A lot of servers are like that. So
Okay.
like blueprint wipes on a lot of servers are only on Force Wipe, which is the first Thursday of every month.
Okay, cool.
What? I mean, it's Rust, right? So the most important gun you'll ever get in a wipe is your first gun, right?
Yeah.
I pretty much like I don't play a ton of servers where I stick on the same server wipe after wipe after wipe.
Okay.
And if I do, I like pretty much crush it the first wipe I'm there, and I have all the prints for the rest of the month. But you research everything. Like,
Fair.
I always get rich in this game. Not because I'm like the best at gunfights, but I know how to run most of the monuments. I know how to get all the loot, and I also know how to fly minis. Like now I'm at the point where I make the automated boom factory. So like in my core, you flip a switch, and there's a button that says C4 and a button that says rockets, and it just starts cranking out shit. I do like the fully.
That's
I do the
insane.
fully. Yeah, I do the fully automated loot sorting. So that you like. There's drop boxes in one loot room in the front of the base, and you just throw your shit in there, and then it sorts it into all the other boxes. Wherever
Yeah,
it
because
goes,
like
in the
I've been
core or out of the core.
watching like the Willjum videos at work, just trying to like understand how he's doing this, and it's kind of what made me want to try the game again.
It is a lot, but there's so much they added to this game. This is the best game that's ever been fucking made, in my humble opinion. Which is the only
you know,
opinion
I
I
caught
give a
on to that when you said it in the chat. So I mean
But
that's
no,
fair.
There's so much to do in this game, and I like 10 months ago, I like 2 years ago I moved to New York City, and 10 months ago I got into a union electrician's apprenticeship program.
Oh,
So I
nice.
haven't had as much time to play Rust.
Yeah.
So I've missed some updates, and now I'm like catching up with some of the stuff they put in the game.
Yep.
And it's not super important shit. None of it's like really game changing.
No,
But
like
like
the jungle's cool as fuck.
yeah, Jungle is crazy. Cooking 2.0 is kind of new to me. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
none of that's game changing, but it's they just keep adding so much shit to this game.
Because I remember when I first played it, like it was a pain in the ass to find a hemp anywhere.
Yeah, well, the first 6 months of Rust, you are gonna die to nature, and it's gonna be a lot of misery.
Oh yeah, no, I'm doing fine on that end. Like I'm able
Okay.
to actually survive. It's just I need to know like basic building strategy for the most part, and you know how certain things
Okay.
work, like windmills and all that shit.
Okay, so windmills is electricity. Electricity is like it's better to show a person than to walk you through all of it
Yeah.
because it's not real electrical. Like I'm really an electrician, and I'm really going to college for electrical engineering, and I really have half an engineering degree, so I know the real way you do this. Yeah, and it's similar, but it's not like super accurate, right?
Yeah, no, like
Um,
I've seen a little bit from people, and that's about the extent of it.
And me personally, like when I play in groups, then we put up windmills. I personally try to have a base on the water with a low profile. So, if you have windmills, anyone else is flying is gonna find your base. You're gonna, in my opinion, you're gonna end up. You make yourself a raid target, right? Like when I'm on cargo, waiting for the fucking time crates to pop, and we're cruising around the island. I'm looking at bases on the shore that I'm gonna raid.
Yeah.
And if I see shit with windmills, you have loot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
going there. So I personally, when I do electricity, I do a shit ton of solar panels because it's flatter, lower profile.
Yeah, no, I grabbed a solar panel. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing with this, so here it's just gonna sit in my
Yeah.
goddamn crates.
Okay, and like the two pieces of the branch that you have up right now, and the splitter. Or it's not a splitter, but the combiner, the root combiner. You don't really need those yet. You don't really need those until you're ready to start messing with electricity. We can start doing if you have some components. We can do it now,
I
but
think I do.
it-
I don't know if I have anything crazy on like electrical at all. It's more or less just like
Do you-
actual
do you-
base building shit I got.
okay. Do you understand how electricity works in real life?
I mean, to a point, yeah.
Okay, so it's voltage sources and loads are like the two basic types of components, right? So
Yeah.
if you turn to your right, you just saw solar powers on the top of that guy's base that you just hopped over that rock.
Yeah.
I don't know how bad the delay is. That like
it's,
I might
it's
be looking
about
at
like
the
a
same-
30-second ish delay, maybe a minute.
Oh, okay. So you've been ran past that. So
Yeah.
so windmills, solar panels create. They're like a voltage source, or
Yeah.
like a power. We'll call it a power source because they don't have voltage in the game. Batteries store electricity, and then everything that uses electricity is a load. So there is like, if the load exceeds what you're supplying, then the load is going to cycle power on and off, right? So you can kind of use batteries to store electricity, but you need to be generating more than you use in a day.
Yeah.
Or you
that's-
just have
yeah,
switches and like
that I
turn
understand.
stuff on and off during the day. But at a certain point, like I build a base that it has a boat launch, right? So I'm prior service. My base looks like a ship, basically, and I drive a rib right in the back of it, and then back a rib out, right? So like I'll have computer stations set up with 2 beepers in a box next to the computer stations, and the beepers are each set to both the oil rigs. So when someone calls in, have you done oil rig yet?
No, I haven't done any of that. Like I just came back to the game, I think probably like a week ago.
Okay, and so but when you were playing it, have you ever ran oil rig?
Nope.
You ever killed all this? Okay,
No, I've
So-
killed scientists on mainland. That's it.
okay. On the oil rig, there's a red room where you swipe a red card to get in this room, and there's
Okay.
a time crate in there. As soon as you start the time crate, a Chinook lands on the oil rig, and it drops off either 6 or 10 heavy scientists, which are way tougher than anything you've seen so far.
I can imagine.
And in the beginning, they're gonna fuck your shit up, but after a while, you'll figure out how to beat them.
Yeah.
And then, but when this happens, there's a thing in the game where if you have a beeper anywhere on the map set to a code that's written on the wall in the red room, it'll go off. So when I'm running around my base, all of a sudden they'll call the heavy scientists in to get the good loot, and a beeper will go off on my base, and then I'll hop on my computer station in the game, and I can look at cameras on the monument to
Okay.
see how good they are, if they died to the scientists, if they beat the scientists, and what kind of boat they're leaving the oil rig in. And then me and my boys will jump them when they're on the water, because
Yeah, you wait
they're
till
the
after
most-
the fact.
Yeah. I don't gotta get out here and we don't have to have a fucking fair fight. I was in the military. We
no.
don't do that.
No.
We don't do that at all. That's
Dude,
not how
even
this works.
even out of military, you don't do that.
Yeah, of course not. The Army does not engage unless you got them outnumbered 3-1. And I'm 6 years Navy, 2 years Army.
Oh well, shit.
Right, so, yeah. And sometimes we do it like with helicopters. Like there might be 3 or 4 guys in a rib, and then 2 guys in a mini with the guy in the front seat has a rocket launcher loaded with HV rockets. So we're there to we expect that you're going to shoot back, but you
course.
still don't. You're just outmatched, right?
Yeah.
So and you can do that like once you get the camera station. There's a handful of monuments that have useful camera angles in the monument, so you can watch what other players are doing and then jump
Okay.
them after they get the loot, right? But that's like super end game. That's you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's-
that's something
most
I
people-
probably will never have to worry about. Let's be real.
Well, if we show up, it's too late for you. you
Well,
know,
yeah, that's fair. I'm not going to deny that either.
But we're also specifically targeting people when we have a crazy upper hand.
Yeah.
So things, but to get back to the origin of the shit that you want to learn because of wipes coming. So learn like tier 1 guns, tier 1, tier 2 guns, right?
Yeah,
So like,
I
did you research
have-
that?
I did learn the
Ye-
P2.
Did you
I
do Tommy or?
No, just
Tommy,
this.
your
That's all I
custom?
have. That's all I learned was
Okay.
that.
Do you know how to get blue card, or like green card, blue card, red card yet?
I saw the green card at the gas station.
Okay, so green cards are. I was taught they're called tier 1 monuments. So like gas station, anything has a green card in it. Gas
Okay.
station and below. Junkyard has green cards. There's a green card at the abandoned cabins. Pull up the map so I can see all the monuments.
I have it up on my screen at the moment.
Oh, I'm 30 seconds behind you.
Yeah, give it a sec. I gotta fix that because I'm gonna try to stream this again tomorrow.
No,
That way I
no,
can try to rebuild.
keep the delay on because it makes it a little bit more difficult for stream snipers. Not that
Yeah.
we have like this crazy view count. You got to.
That's exactly what I was like. I don't even need to worry about it. But I did have some creepy guy come in earlier this week, and he was trying to help me build shit.
Okay, zoom out on the map if you haven't already, so I
Yeah.
can get like the whole picture.
Just wait. It's there, I promise.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So gas stations have green cards.
Yep.
The what else did I say? The junkyard has green card. Abandoned cabins has green card.
Okay.
That's all I can think of off the top of my head, right? So green cards, there are other monuments that'll have a room with a keypad that's usually turned off. You got to put a fuse in somewhere and hit a switch.
Oh.
Sometimes the
Okay.
fuses and the switch are next to each other. So in rush
Yeah.
terms, they're called puzzles in the monuments.
Okay.
Sometimes they're right next to each other. Sometimes there's not. But if they're not next to each other, there'll be electrical wires connecting the two things. So you can like on your own figure out how to do them. But most people just watch videos, right? Because procedurally generated maps. So the same monuments every time, they're just not always in the same location on the map.
Yeah.
So satellite is the tier 2 monuments have a green card room in them. Inside the green card is going to be loot and a blue card, right? So satellite has a green card. Pretty sure Arctic Research has a green card. Scroll
Okay.
around for a little bit. Stewart Branch has a green card room.
Yeah, because I was thinking of going. I was gonna try to find a new area to build in tomorrow when I get home from work
Okay.
after I do my workout and shit. So
Okay. Also, both the harbors have a green card room, right? So
Okay.
inside the green card room, again, that's where you get the blue cards. So now the tier 3 monuments are rooms that have a blue card that you have to swipe into. Inside there is going to be better loot. Whoever's flying that hot air balloon that's crazy.
yeah, I
Um,
guess they're just shooting
there's-
people in that.
Yeah, there's going to be a red card inside the blue room, and then like better loot, right? So more
Okay.
military crates in the blue rooms, better chance
Yeah.
of getting guns. And then in the red rooms, you really only see them on the oil rigs.
Okay.
But at military tunnels, there's also a red room, but it's a lot of work to get that.
Yeah.
Oil rig is where the best loot is for the rooms. And I think the new missile silo has a red room in it also. Launch site has a red room, but that's a tough monument to run.
Yeah.
To get to where the loot is, you have to like swipe into this building with a red card and then climb to the top of it to get to where the loot is.
Oh, Jesus.
But there's a fuck ton of rads in that building.
Of course.
And it's a bunch of parkour and all this other bullshit. The loot's pretty good. There used to be a way where you could fly a mini all the way to where the loot is on the roof of the red room without having to swipe in, but they kind of patched it. They made it so that SAM sites will now hit the mini from any angle.
Okay.
There used to be like a one specific line. If you were very skilled, you could fly to the roof without getting fucked up, but you can't do it anymore.
Shocking.
What else? Train Yard has a blue room in it. You can get a
Okay.
red card from there. Power Plant has a blue room in it. You can get a red card from there. Power Plant has good loot. Train Yard has good loot. Those places are you got to know the monuments to defend yourself in a gunfight there.
Shocking.
So.
Something I don't know.
Yeah, but you just do it a bunch of times, you'll learn it, right? So I think the biggest skill that I think unlocked the game for me was learning how to fly, right? Because once I learned how to fly, then I can play on bigger maps where there's not as much population, so you have more time to like actually get to a monument and get
Yeah.
home. More
I mean,
frequently.
I think this server caps at 100 people.
Okay, 100 can be a lot though. I mean, it just depends on 100 solo is a lot.
Yeah,
100
which-
on
okay. Fair.
Go ahead.
100 solo is a lot because it's literally just
Yeah.
individual people running the fuck around. That's it.
Yeah. So what sizes? If you look on the map, look on the lower right hand corner and tell me what the name of the grid is. Like R23, AB something.
Where does
so
it say
that-
that?
You pull up the map and look in the lower right hand corner. All the grids on the map are labeled
Oh, it's V21.
letters and numbers. Okay, so this is a tiny map. I'm not even sure how small a V21 is. That might be, Jesus Christ, this might be like 2,000, a 2K map. So it's supposed to simulate 2,000 kilometers.
Okay.
I like 4K maps
Yeah.
that 4,000 kilometers, right? So maps that are twice as big as this, but they're kind of harder to find. They're not as popular. 3,500 is like pretty common. So you're used to seeing like in the lower right hand corner, maybe like Z26 or whatever, or once you go past Z, then you'll see AA and then like 27, AB, AD, right?
Yeah.
But when when it's not as congested, you can kind of get a little bit more done. If you're really good at gunfights, or you're with a group that knows how to like shoot, move, communicate well, then you win all your gunfights and it doesn't fucking matter, right? Because you're not, you don't even got to farm anymore. You're just farming the other players. You're just jumping everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you have more loot than you can carry home all the fucking time. When I've been in those kind of situations, but it's not common, right? So
Yeah.
I don't need to be like I can't hang with a server full of chads because it's too frustrating. I die too much. But I also know all the monuments, so I know how to like sneak into monuments and sneak out with the majority of the better loot from the monument.
Yeah, but it's something you've done before. All right.
Yeah,
So,
so I'm
I
like
just
I'm
grabbed a
rat.
green card.
Okay.
So I ran over to the gas station.
Do you have a fuse?
No, not on me. But I'm
Fuses
gonna look.
fuses are in boxes and blue barrels. Stop recycling fuses for now.
Yep. Just because you said that, I'm not going to anymore. Since you said, I was like, oh, I probably shouldn't be doing that then, huh?
Well, I mean they're easy 25 scrap, and usually they're in abundance on most servers.
Yeah.
Lately, my favorite version of Rust is hardcore Rust. So no map, no compass. Have to know things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You
I'm
have to-
already
you have
fucked
to-
then.
Yeah, you have to know how to. You actually have to learn the terrain or like know tricks to navigate.
Yep.
Um,
Obviously, there's going to be certain people that are better at it than others.
yeah, and if you can fly though, you have massive advantage. Like once
Yeah.
if you know how to fly hot air balloons, even once you get in the air, now you have a bird's eye view of the map, and if you can retain that, you're going to be much better.
Yep.
But in my opinion, learn how to fly minis. They say only 10% of the player base knows how to fly minis in this game.
Oh, interesting. That's an interesting sensor I just found. An HF sensor.
So that's the heartbeat sensor.
Yeah.
You can wire that to make it activate other things around your base.
So
Right. So
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
have you messed with the Rust Plus app at all yet?
No, is that how people get like notifications? Oh, somebody's in your base.
Yeah. Well, it's not that they're in your base, but you can get notifications. Now they have an explosion sensor. So if someone shoots even explosive ammo or C4 or throws a grenade, anything, you can set up your base so that you get a text message to your phone. There are smart
I was
switches.
wondering about that shit.
There are switches that you can turn on and off from your phone. There you can set up smart alarms to devices like an auto turret. So if the turret fires, you'll get a message. If the turret runs out of ammo, you'll get a message.
Okay.
Right. SAM sites are useful. They're kind of toxic because they shoot down anything that's in the air, right? But they also stop incoming. I know it as an MLRS, right? It's the multiple launch rocket system.
Okay.
It's in the abandoned military camp. You have to get the rockets and get the targeting module. You pretty much only get them from cargo. You can get them from the loot that's inside red crates, but I get most of mine from cargo or from raiding other people's bases. You can launch like a dozen rockets at someone's base. That the only thing that stops these rockets is 3 SAM sites. I think 2 will stop it, but you want 3. So SAM sites can. You got to see this happen. It's fucking nuts. It almost deletes anything. It deletes 2 stories of a base if you land the shots the right way.
I've seen
instantly deletes 2
some
stories.
videos of some of these people, man. It's insane.
Yeah. So
Like I
I
kind of just want to learn the game in general.
Yeah. And that is the end game thing that you're probably not gonna have to on a solo server. No one's really launching MLRS.
No.
I mean, I'm sure it might happen a few times on the server, but it's not like going to be an everyday thing.
Yeah.
So you don't really need SAM sites. It's necessary. There was a time where I used to play in part of a 15-man group, on the Reddit Play Rust EU server.
Okay.
So I got to the point where I was like flying and farming. So I used to run 36 beds of weed plants on salt water in cold weather.
Jesus.
Back when you could sell cloth for scrap. So if you could sell cloth for scrap, now we have unlimited minis, unlimited fucking ARs.
Just
you know,
everything, yeah.
yeah. So we have stupid resources, and like when we're raiding, we do earthquake raids where it's 15 mans raiding 20 mans, and the screen shakes so much it looks like you're in an earthquake the whole time because it's just constantly rockets, right?
Yeah,
So when we're
that's
drilling core,
That's absolutely insane.
yeah, there's fucking like 6 to 10 guys with rocket launchers drilling through the center of your. They're just making a hole in your base, right?
Yeah.
So, but it's a lot of fun, and it definitely gets your heart pumping. And I miss the fuck out of that. But it's not always easy to find a group that gets along because it's like little petty arguments along the way, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
But like, so when it comes to like building a base in general, like just for a basic base, what would you suggest?
I have one. I only build one base every single time, right? And it's
Okay.
very functional, and I came up with it on my own. So I kind of like, when I play card games, I try not to neck deck. I want to like make my own thing, but I would suggest just watching YouTube videos because it is kind of solved. Like building bases is kind of solved in Rust.
Yeah.
So there's nothing that I can suggest to you that's better than just go on YouTube and type in best Rust base 2025, best solo base, best trio base, or whatever you want to build.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I know who's coming up if I do that. It's the same guy that this server's from.
Whose server is this?
Willjum.
Is this Evil Worsters? Oh, so Willjum builds decent bases, but he's not the best. He doesn't create any of the bases he builds. He's learning his bases from the other, like Evil Worst.
Yeah, he does say that. It's crazy to watch him just go at it. I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah. So I never like the one base I build, I can slap it down quick because it's a 3x1 that expands to a 3x3.
Okay.
Then it expands. Then I have a boat launch that I can add to the back of it, and then a lobby that goes on the front, and then second and third. Second story would be if we're gonna do wheat farming, we do wheat farming. If not, the second story is the mini garage. But all of that acts as usable honeycomb. Right, I'm all about usable. I don't like wasting fucking space in bases.
So would you suggest then using like triangles instead of?
I personally don't because I have so much shit going on. Like I'm building the automated rocket factory and box sorting and shit.
Yeah.
Right, so I use squares because I use so many deployables and I like to be able to run around and have like multiple lockers and kits set up ready to go. So if I really do want to get in a fight with somebody, I'm just running out the house a bunch of times.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Like when you reload and it's
yeah.
one click of one button, it's a huge difference at your house. I usually I don't even like to leave with the mini unless I have a backup mini. You know what I'm saying? So
That's definitely fair.
but I kind of like overdo it. There is a guy you saw. Okay, I guess he saw you.
Yeah, I died.
Oh damn.
That's fine.
I'm on a 30-second delay.
Yeah, it's fine. I don't give a shit.
No, it's cool. So the way the better gunfighters win gunfights, and especially in the situation you were just in, is they play this game so much that the sight picture they have when they're looking on that rock, they already know to anticipate where they expect the villain to be. They're not bringing their sights on target. They're already there. You know what I mean?
Like they're just waiting for the head to pop up.
Yeah, basically, right? And they're making like veneer adjustments with their aim.
They're
I'm like you, bro. I'm
quick.
wild swings because where the fuck is the bullets coming from? Like I have to get shot at 3 times before I even know to turn around, right?
I mean, it's just Call of Duty to me. On that note, just like, all right, where are they at? Okay, I'm gonna move.
I hear you. I personally don't like Call of Duty. So this concept of the base that you have built right here, did you just slap this thing up?
Yeah.
Okay, so TC you want to have in the most secure part of your base, and you have it in the most vulnerable part of your base.
Shut it, I know. I was working on it.
Okay, all right.
So like, it was the first time. It's one of those things like I didn't know what I was doing, so I don't really give a shit. It is what it is.
I hear you. If you want to start taking it seriously, I really would suggest there's build servers where you can just go and no one's fighting. You just go slap bases down. You have unlimited resources. You don't got to farm or anything.
Interesting.
So like watch a base building video and then you can practice building that base on a build server. You know what I mean? Just you have God mode basically, so you can like clip through walls and fly around and just get it down and get used to like how everything is orientated.
Yeah. I found that out about soft spots and shit. I was like, oh, did not know that was actually a thing.
Oh, soft side is definitely a thing.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it because I had one piece, or I had a few pieces that were all fucked up.
That's super rookie shit.
Exactly. That's why it was me doing it.
Also the concept of an airlock. Has someone taught you that?
You know, I saw it, but that was about the extent of it. I'm not 100% sure on
Okay.
it.
Okay, so it's like it's I don't want to call it a basic concept, but it's like a basic Rust concept. That did you build that twig right there,
This right
or
here.
did somebody else? No, the twig triangle that's coming off the front of your base, or the back of your
That's
base.
the
or wherever
twig one. No, the guy that kind of stalked me did it.
Okay, do you know why he did that? Yeah,
No.
rotate that. So you soft metal, the backside of metal is just as strong as the front. You don't have to worry about soft siding metal walls once you get the metal. It's just for stone and wood.
Okay.
I believe. So he built that twig so he can jump onto your roof.
Correct.
Okay. So when people are building that, they're jumping around on your base. The better players are doing it to find out. First of all, they look at your base and they're like, "What the fuck is this bullshit?"
Yeah.
Right? And then we're gonna figure out how to raid your base as cheap as we possibly can. But this is an uncommon base design. So, unless he's cheating, there's no way he knows that your TC is just right there by the front fucking door. You know, you'll fool him every time with that shit.
Yeah, that's exactly kind of it. I mean, to a point. It's like, I'm not gonna
You
tell
don't
you,
make it
hey,
happen
it's right here, guys. Go ahead and find it.
Yeah. But also don't put it at the front door because if he decides to
Yeah.
go through doors, guess which door they're going through first.
Oh yeah,
right?
no, fair. So correct me if I'm wrong. I know you're on a delay, but I'm pretty sure this is like the idea of an airlock. If I'm not like to a point. If
So
you'll see it in a second
okay.
when it actually does pop up.
Really, it's just like a room that's built onto the front of your base. It's a room that's like before you go into the next room. But if you set the doors up the right way, if you leave one of the doors open, other players just can't walk through the room.
Yeah.
Right. So
It's basically just another room where nothing is at. It's just
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
okay.
just like an entryway, and the idea of this is you close the door behind you before you open the door in front of you. But
Yeah,
if you make
okay.
it the right way and you make the doors swing the right way, as long as one of those two doors is open, it blocks entry into the room.
Yeah, okay.
So this will matter, especially when you get into prim fights a lot more. Especially on solos, like before everyone has guns, there might be times where you just want to like run into the house. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might have a ton of loot, and you don't want it. You don't have to take every fight in Rust, right? Sometimes I have to beat this into people's heads. It takes two people to have a fucking fight. You don't
Yeah.
have to have a fight, right?
I mean, it should be common knowledge, but
Well, some people hear gunshots and they have to yeet to the gunshots,
Uh-huh.
right? They cannot stop themselves, right?
now when it comes to like doors and shit, like does it actually make that much of a difference? I mean, that's
Yes.
Does the direction
So-
also matter?
It's only for airlocks. But like, look. So stop what you're doing. Oh, damn it! There's a 30-second delay.
Yeah, no.
So
I'll stop moving
when-
so you can start talking. I'll listen.
Some of the explosives, when you're instead of blowing down doors, you can blow open the walls. Right now,
Yeah.
generally the wall is twice as strong as the door for the most part. Right. But there's splash damage with some of the explosives
Okay.
that allow you to damage the wall tile and the floor tile. Or if you hit it in a seam between two walls or even four walls, you can splash damage all four walls or two walls equally. So like there's an area in your roof because you have triangles on your roof where with like 4 rockets I can open up 4 of your triangle roof tiles.
Okay.
So when I build a base, I want to have doors on every socket, right? And essentially you want to get to garage doors, right?
Yeah.
Armored doors if you can. Like I usually end up with armored doors, but it takes so many gears to craft all the damn armored doors and a lot of high qual. But I always have way more high qual than I'm ever going to use.
Yeah.
Gears can be a bottleneck in this game, late game.
I'm looking at the garage door. It looks like it's only 2 gears per door.
That's right. The armored double door is the other door that can fit on the same socket as a garage door, and it takes 4 gears per door. So when
It's
there's
5 gears.
it's 5. Yeah, 5 gears per door. So when there's only 2 doors, in your base, it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But when there's 15 doors in your base, you see what I'm saying? Now
Yeah,
you got to
that
find
makes
75
sense.
fucking gears.
Yeah.
Right? So it's all scale. So but garage doors, this is one of the key things that you want to get to. But you You're for me essentially. I'm like once I make a tier 2 bench, I'm trying to. Almost want to say the point of the tier 2 bench is to get garage doors down everywhere. Garage doors are like a huge upgrade to increase the raid cost of your base.
Yeah, I've caught on to that.
Right. The sheet metal double doors have 250 health. The garage door has 600 health.
Okay.
The armored double door that you have locked, the armored doors have 800 health.
Jesus.
So a stone wall is 500 health, wood wall 250, a metal wall is 1,000 health.
Okay.
A high qual wall is 2,000 health. Right. So an armored door is like roughly as strong as a metal wall. And for the most part, once you get metal all around your base, you turn yourself into an expensive raid target.
Yeah, which may or may not be worth it to these people.
Exactly. So you just want it's like everything else. You don't have to be the fastest guy out there. You just got to be faster than the guy next to you, right?
Yeah.
So you don't have to have the toughest base. You just have to be tougher
A little
than
bit
other
faster than the
people.
other guy. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's like a little bit more difficult than the next guy, they'll just raid the next guy, right? Unless you make it personal with somebody, then they're coming for you no matter what. Right?
Oops. That might be me. I might be making it personal with some people.
That happens. Also, stop talking on the microphone. unless you're gonna be friendly all the time, stop fucking talking on the mic.
The funny thing
Wait,
is, like,
I'm
what's
straight-
been happening to me is like people kill me, and I'll just like type in chat, "Oh, hey, nice shooting," whatever the hell their name is, just to see if I get a response.
That's not a big deal, but some people are like legitimate pricks all the time.
No,
right?
that's
like they
fine.
have to.
I wrestle.
They
I
win a
can
gunfight
deal
and
with
have to
fucking
glow.
pricks all day.
I hear you, but sometimes it's 12-year-old fucking idiots, right? Or just it's sometimes the Rust player base they say is the most toxic player base in video games, and it does get kind of bad sometimes.
That's crazy.
Well, I mean, so there's no rules in this game, right? There is no rule that says you have to kill everyone you see.
True.
Right, and I don't mean like stop using the mic, never use the mic. I
No.
just personally, I don't know. You're an adult, you know how to conduct yourself, right?
Mhm.
But there's not much beneficial from it because the other people are trying to trick you out of shit all the time.
Correct.
Right? They're all trying to get you to let your guard down so they can take advantage of you.
Oh, dude, it already happened to me one time. I was like, never again. I was at the recycler inside Outpost. Guy's like, hey, what's up? And I got out of there as I had stuff recycling, and he just jacked it. I was like, and he put one thing in there. I was like, God damn it.
Yeah,
I was like,
and then
"Yeah,
they're
whatever."
like, then they're proud of themselves for doing this
Yep.
like sneaky behavior. So you see, this game like it brings out the worst in people. Some people are just dicks. Like I personally, I'm almost kind of only I enjoy. You've heard of the concept of PVE Rust instead of PV. This is PvP.
Yeah,
Rust,
I'm pretty
right?
sure I was on a server for that.
Okay, so
for a minute.
PVE servers is better to learn. The players can shoot at each other, but they can't cause damage to each other, and you can't raid each other's bases, right?
Yeah.
So like sometimes I feel guilty for stealing everyone's shit, but then I'll take everyone's shit. I'm gonna raid the whole server, right?
Yeah.
And it's mostly offline raiding, but it's because I'm playing at 5 a.m. I'm not waiting. My schedule does not revolve around you. You know what
No,
I mean?
exactly,
I raid
yeah.
when I'm raiding. I'm not.
You're raid
So-
when you're able to.
Correct.
Yeah, no, I
Now,
1000% get that.
if I'm with groups, we will go kill people until we put them on bag timers, and then we'll start raiding if we have to. But for the most part, and raiding like kind of snowballs because we're picking bases where we expect there to be explosives inside the base. So the whole goal is to profit from the raid, is to get more
Of course.
explosives than you use to do the shit.
Yep.
So once you hit 3 or 4 good bases, now you have enough. We call it boom. We got enough boom to raid anything. You know what I mean? And then we'll pick 1 or 2 like fancy bases that we wanted to raid, and then after that, it's like we're just checking off the list. We're
Yeah.
flying around, scouting out targets, looking for shit that might have. We expect there to be good loot in there, right?
Yep.
So
Now, you were saying to build like basically on the water, right?
I prefer to build on the water,
Yeah.
but I have a whole base that's designed around this, right? Like having a base where you can drive boats in and out of is a huge advantage if you want to do boat PvP, and no one wants to do boat PvP, right?
Which therefore
everyone
you
tries to
kind of
avoid it.
get it a little bit easier to a point.
Yeah, and I have them overmatched too because the majority of players don't. You only well, how do I say this the right way? You can get ribs from 2. There's 2 kinds of boats, right?
Mhm.
There's the tiny fishing boat, and then there's a rib. In the military, a rib is a rigid hull inflatable boat, right?
Okay.
It's faster. It drinks a lot of gas, but it seats 4 or 5, and it's got a little bit of armor on the front of it, so you have like some cover when you're in an actual gunfight and they're returning fire.
Yeah.
But it's so much quicker than the fishing boat that you can just trail it at the right distance and swap seats and shoot it. The guy in the fishing boat can't drive and shoot at the same time, right? So it's a massive advantage when you're fighting a rib versus a fishing boat. So the only place to get them though is from the back of the cargo ship that comes like every 2 hours roughly.
Yeah.
Or you can buy them at the fishing village, but they cost 400 scrap. No one ever spends the money to scrap on it. I don't either. All my ribs come from cargo.
Yeah.
But I'm a cargo whore. Or the best loot versus risk in this game is on cargo. If you don't need any cards for cargo when there's 3 or 4 locked crates on cargo. Right? So like the locked crate is this thing that's inside the red room on the oil rig.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? So you have to wait 15 minutes on most servers for the timer to count down on the crate and so you can access the loot. But 4 of them show up, and there's like a total of like maybe 10 regular scientists on the cargo ship. And it's once you learn how to come with the right kit, it's not difficult at all to get through it. They give you a shit ton of fucking med pens. You know what I mean? I don't want to say a shit ton, but they give you
enough.
Yeah, the loot that you collect is enough.
Yeah.
Even for me, and I'm not great at gunfights, but I've ran a cargo so many times. Like that's all I want. I'm a cargo whore, bro. I'm on cargo with bows and arrows. Just to get to there's like 2 levels.
Nope, somebody's I think trying to raid my base. Or nope.
I'm 30 seconds behind you, so we'll see. You hear explosions?
Oh, there's a massive one just a second ago near me.
Do you have more than one entrance in this base?
Kind of.
Yo, are you getting raided right now?
Okay.
I don't know. Somebody is.
Stop using the one where other players can see that the TC's one sheet metal threat. This is so fucking embarrassing. I'm sorry.
Now I am. I mean,
Yeah,
I
you don't
honestly
want
don't care.
What's
I
happening?
get it. But
You're an ass.
this is.
I just had 3 and I was just trying to scare you. I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I'm out.
This guy's got a
I'm
fucking
sorry.
rocket launcher.
I missed all of them anyway.
Yeah. So these are rating tools, right?
Yeah. I'm just
So.
Yeah, whatever.
Can you get up there without the torch on?
Yeah, I'm not worried about it though.
Okay.
I'm just going to respawn over by the beach just so I can look.
Ooh, there's a bunch of rockets just went off over there, right?
Oh yeah, nope. You'll see what happens. I talked to the guy.
Oh, this guy's raiding with his rocket launcher? Okay.
Supposedly he only
naked.
had 3.
He's naked with a rocket launcher right now.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, it wipes tomorrow. No one's really giving a shit.
So this is... And I've never seen anyone not in a full metal kit with with a rocket launcher on their back, unless they just picked it up out of a box. Like no one leaves the rocket launchers are so coveted in this game. No one leaves them. No one leaves their house with a rocket launcher and not armor.
Which is, I mean, fair. It's a very fair statement for that.
So rocket launchers are and definitely end game. To craft, it takes 50 high qual to craft these things.
Jesus. I mean, I think I had a decent amount of high qual, so I don't even care.
No, if you can take home the loot from 2 cargo ships, you are rich. I don't want to say you're rich, but you're rich.
You're on easy street for the most part.
And you got everything you need.
Yeah.
All you got to do now is not get raided, right?
Oh god, I just realized what time it is for me. It is 12:30 in the morning.
So when does this server wipe for you?
I think 3 p.m. Eastern is what I've understanding.
Okay, and are you wrapping shit up soon?
I probably will be, yeah. I
Do you
gotta
have
go to work
any-
in the morning.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know, right?
I got hit by a car 2 weeks ago, so my
Oh.
right knee's all fucked up.
Jesus.
But I'm out of work for like the next six weeks.
Yeah,
At least.
Yep, at least. But no, I'm currently at Harbor, or at least one of the Harbor bases.
Okay, did you bring green card and fuse?
No, I'm just browsing, just so I can understand what the hell I would need to be doing.
Okay, so every map has 2 harbors, and they're different. They're set up differently. There's a large harbor and a small harbor.
Yeah.
I believe the one you're heading to is the large harbor.
It looks
so
pretty big.
where the recycler is, and then where the green card room and where you put the fuse are different in each of the harbors.
Okay.
I can walk you through this one, but I'm on a 30-second delay.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Like I said, I'm just trying to, understand where it is I would need to go, or what I'm looking for, that type of shit.
I totally get it. So here, the only thing you're really looking for at Harbor is, for the most part, the green room, and then where you can cook crude here. So the bubbler is what we call it, where you can put crude
refinery.
in and wood. Yeah, the refinery, and you get low grade out.
Yep.
In the beginning, that's useful. So, there's a building at the end of the main street. Right now, we're on delay. Over by the crane, this is where the recycler is on this version of Harbor.
Okay.
Kind of like behind that building. You found it. You turn to your right, turn around. There it is. You just ran past it. I hope you saw it, because I'm on 30-second delay.
That's the only reason why I was going to fix it, is like for when people are trying to help me like this, for example.
All right. Did you happen to see it?
I think so.
All right, good. So that's important to know. Where the recycler is always important in the monument. This area you're at over here, like on this side of the bridge, this is for the cargo ship. This is the thing they added in the last year. There's a 50% chance when the cargo ship is approaching a harbor, it's going to come and dock in this harbor.
Okay.
So you can get on the cargo ship without having to go buy a boat or find a boat.
Oh.
So for me, sucks for me, because now there's way more players on cargo, because these scared little bitches are scared of the water. But now you know what I mean? So now there's more people trying to get on cargo. There's more action. There's a bigger fight over the cargo ships. They also, when the cargo ship is docked, it stays here for, I don't know, let's say 10 minutes. And it moves shipping containers from the shore onto the ship.
Oh.
So you can go inside the shipping containers, and it will, that's a way of sneaking on the cargo ship.
Okay.
Right. So there's a bunch of scientists patrolling the cargo ship. So like when I boarded the cargo ship, there's, how do I say this the right way? There's fucking ladders on the outside of it. I drive a boat up, and then I jump on tit E, jump onto a ladder. There used to be 2 ladders on either side of the ship, port and starboard. Now they added 2 more sets of ladders that open into the lower hold. So in the cargo ship, there's where the time crates spawn is kind of random, but there's a pretty good chance that at least 2 of them are going to spawn in the lower hold, and there's only 2 scientists for the entire lower hold. So that's why I say I'm trying to get on cargo with bows and arrows. I only have to kill 2 scientists, and I have a pretty good chance of getting 2 or 3 lock crates. In the lock crate, there's always a gun. You know what I mean? There's armor, there's bullets, there's explosives, there's shit that you grind for a fuck ton of scratch. Usually when I'm done recycling from the cargo haul, I'm bringing back 2,000 scrap. Between 1,500 and 2,000 scrap.
That's a lot of scrap too.
On top of a ton of, you're going to get your first bolty, your first AKs, your first MP5s, like all the good guns, hollows, everything you need is on cargo, right? So, and the scrap to recycle or to research it.
Yeah.
So that's why I was saying, if you can, especially on a solo server, if you can pull down 2 cargo hauls, you're set for the rest of the wipe. All you got to do after that is just not get raided, right?
Which, I mean, obviously that's, you got to prepare for it and pray that nobody's fucking waiting for you.
Yeah, or just be the first one there.
That's
right. And so also to be prepared, bring the fishing shit, right? So there's diving tanks in the game.
Yep.
There's fins
that
make
bunch,
you a lot
I've
faster.
had a few of those.
So if you have that stuff with you, if you get countered on cargo, which is what we call it when players are coming to kill a person doing an action, right? So if you're countering the guys on oil, you're going to kill the guys that have already taken oil. I prefer to counter them when they're on their boat, because it's easier for me.
Yep.
Or let's just get into the world of possible for me, because me by myself trying to do a gunfight on this oil rig, not going to work out. I got to have my boys with me, right? But if you're countering cargo, if you're afraid of, you'll hear when other people are boarding, especially you hear their feet running around, but there's scientists still. If you leave the scientists alive, they'll automatically shoot at everything that they see that's not another scientist, right? So you can hear that you can use them like an alarm system. And if you have fins and a diving tank with you, no matter where the cargo ship is, you can just jump in the water, swim to the bottom, and swim away. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I think I did see that there was like a I don't know if it's on cargo. No, it's on oil rig. Never mind. Ignore it.
No, I mean you could do the same thing on oil rig if you want. Like there's times I can solo oil rig on maybe a 4-man server or a server that has no group limit.
Yeah.
But if I see 2 minis flying towards me, and I don't think I'm going to be able to shoot them out of the air, and I'm not winning the 4-on-1, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if they're a team. If I have fins in a diving tank, I could just jump in the water.
Oh hey.
And swim home.
I just grabbed a random full hazmat suit. Ha,
Okay.
that was my first one.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is. Did anyone explain how armor works in Rust?
Not that I could think of off the top of my head.
Okay. Someone should talk you through this sometime. I don't want to. I can yap about this game for hours and hours.
Yeah,
So
I noticed that, and I'm not opposed to it. Just not
Yeah,
today.
just not tonight, right? Okay. So next time we chat, or maybe just watch a video about how armor works
Yeah.
in Rust. The hazmat suit's good. I call it the yellow clown suit because it's the feet make more noise than I like.
Yeah,
And it
I
looks
can
stupid.
understand that.
But it's the go-to piece of armor for people. You know how they have the patrol helicopter that flies around and shoots at
Yes,
players?
I fucking hate it. It's killed
Okay,
me
so
so many times.
You're allowed to have, if you don't have any ranged weapons in your toolbar and you only have 2 pieces of clothes on, it won't shoot at you unless it's already aggroed on you, right?
Okay.
So the hazmat suit is only 1 piece of clothes, and it gives you 30% protection for all zones: head, chest, legs, and arms or whatever.
Okay.
There's like 4 zones to your body.
Yeah.
Hazmat is 30% is decent. The most you're ever getting is 50%. Well, now they added to the game that you can modify armor, right? So you picked up like a bulletproof chest plate.
Yep, I have a few of those actually.
So there are, I don't know exactly how it works because this is new for me too. But if you craft armor, there's like a certain percentage chance that you'll craft a piece of armor that has like up to 3 or maybe it's 4 slots where you can add modifications to the armor. That
Okay.
bulletproof chest plate is one of the mods to the armor. I don't know what other mods there are. This is a new thing. This is new in Rust, and I haven't sorted this out yet.
Yeah, no, that's one thing I did notice that. I was like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with it or how I'm supposed to do it.
Is that a player's tugboat?
What? Where?
We're dead ahead.
It might be.
You can buy tugboats at Fishing Village now, or find tugboats. You can raid tugboats. You can put bags and beds on tugboats. You can live on the water.
Well, you know, let's go see what's in here.
There are some tugboats that are part of the monument, and you can't drive them.
That's fine. I don't care about driving it. I just want to get on it. As long as a shark doesn't touch me, we're good.
I hear you. Sharks are scary. But I'm looking at you with 2 health.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If a shark...
I mean, if a minnow...
You know what?
pees
Shut
on
up.
you right now, you'll die.
Maybe. Probably.
But no, you should be this close to the shore. You should be good from sharks. But the sharks are vicious in this game.
Yeah,
They're-
I've seen videos. I'm gonna die anyways. I'm starving to death. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm trying to kill myself. That's fine.
Okay. This one you can't drive because see how the back is like
Yeah.
underwater. The ones that you buy when you're drivable, they're never underwater.
Yep.
But you can place doors. You just can't place anything that uses electricity on the tugboat.
He's still fucking going. Yeah. Okay, well,
You waiting for your guy to starve to death?
Oh, no. Let's...
No.
He's probably going to try to get on my base. Oh.
DM me anytime or message me on Discord or whatever anytime. You want to know about Rust things?
I do appreciate that, sir.
How's the wrestling going?
You know, this year's actually going kind of slow, but you know,
Okay.
it is what it is.
Are you in wrestling shape?
You know, I'm in somewhat of wrestling shape.
Okay.
That's up for interpretation these days. But I mean, kind of, but not like, you know, the best shape.
Okay. Were you ever a gym rat in your life?
No. That's kind of starting now.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a home gym at the house. It's actually a nice one. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is this your neighbor's base? Is this yours?
I don't know whose fucking base this is.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at right now.
I don't know either, honestly. I think somebody just got
Whoa,
fucking bored.
What was that? That someone just shot? It looked like shotgun shit.
Oh, that was that rocket. I think I don't know. It was like an explosive rocket or some shit. I don't know, man.
Okay.
It was. I'm pretty sure it was the same guy.
So this might have been a whole. This base might have decayed to what you see here.
No, so this wasn't here earlier.
Oh.
Pretty sure somebody just got bored because this base that I just got in right now was actually here before, because it was the same guy that joined me earlier in the week and would stalk me and help me build my base, or try to help me.
Okay.
So. But yeah, nope. I did know about the bear rug, so that's kind of cool.
What do you mean you know about the bear? You know that nature will kill you in this game?
No, the bear rug that like heals you up type shit.
Yeah, bear rugs do that.
Yeah, I found 2 of them out in the wild, and then I found a carpet.
Okay.
So I just learned the bear rug and the carpet today. I was using my scrap to go learn blueprints.
God, this sounds like my first Rust right now.
Gee, I'm sorry.
let me stop picking on you.
God damn.
But yes, bear rugs and carpet raise your comfort. Fire, if you're near like furnaces or a campfire, raises your comfort.
Yep.
If 2 players are next to each other, we call it cuddling. That raises your comfort also.
Shocking. Of course, that's what it's called in the game.
So what you're doing right there with the campfire next to the door, that is an old school Rust trick. If people are creeping around your base, like door camping you, and you can't hear them because they crept all the way up to your base, if you turn on the campfire and then if they get close enough to you, even though they're on the other side of the wall, you'll get the cuddling effect.
Oh.
From comfort. So it's like
that's very
easy way
interesting
to tell if you're being door camped.
Yeah.
It used to be. I don't know if they took it out the game. I doubt that they did. I would bet that it's still in the game.
That is very interesting to know, though. I did get somebody's jackhammer that they didn't want to come back and get, so.
Oh, that's dope. You definitely need that. Jackhammer is
probably
you
should
don't
go
need
learn
it, but
that,
it's
huh?
very nice to have. No, you can't craft them.
No? Okay.
Jackhammers and chainsaws are not craftable. Chainsaws might be, but jackies definitely aren't. But you can refill them at a workbench or a repair bench.
You know what? That's fair. It says works well on human flesh. That's a little fucked up.
Is that what the jackhammer says?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can kill people with jackhammers. You can farm animals with a jackhammer the same way you use a bone knife.
Okay. Oh. Interesting.
It's not the best thing out there, but most people do it. If you don't have a jack,
can I
if you don't have anything else?
The jackhammer?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever tried.
Well, you know what? I'm about to go find out.
You might be the first person to ever try this. For science.
That's exactly why. And to give me more free scrap.
You might be the first person in the history of Rust to put a jackhammer in a recycler.
Well, that's because I'm a jackass.
Okay. All right.
And obviously, I've no skins in this game because I'm not spending money on skins for stuff as much as it is. What
I hear
it
you.
is.
I'm kind of a skin whore. So especially the last like 10 months where I was working and I didn't have the time to play Rust, I just would buy the skins I liked.
See, that's how I was with Family Guy, or not Family Guy, Fortnite, because they brought Family Guy into it. So I bought Peter Griffin. That's all I bought from that game. I already
There
learned
are. I don't know if there's streamer skins out right now, but every month, roughly, they do a thing on Twitch for streamer skins.
Oh,
A
okay.
different like collection of streamers will have skins.
Because I know, what was it? Like, I mean, obviously, it's just cosmetics. There's no real advantage ever.
Well, it's very rare. If it is, it's like a slight advantage. Like, there's some guns that the front sight post is red,
Okay.
so it stands out a little bit more when the sun is up against like the grayish background all the time, right? So the
Gotcha,
like, black
okay.
or gray shadows. So, but it's that's pretty much the only thing where skins will give you an advantage.
Ooh, wait, hang on.
But it really is minute. It's nothing crazy. But I am the prettiest princess on the server.
Oh, well, that's good to know.
Yes, that's right. And if I see anyone with my outfit, they are gonna have to go inside and change.
Jesus.
Yes. It's bad. It gets a little bad. Unless they're on my team. If they're on my team, you can
Well, obviously, if
wear
they're on
one
your
of my
team.
outfits. You don't get I might not like it if you're wearing the same outfit as me, but you can wear one of the 6 or
One
7
part.
outfits I have. Yeah. No, I'll give you a whole matching set. Whatever you're gonna do, you're gonna look good when you leave the house with me, guy.
Ah, okay.
God, I really want to see what happens when you put this jackhammer in here.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm waiting, because it's going to be, like, by itself.
And you're gonna get fucking like 17 scrap or 17 metal frags, no scrap.
If I can get some sort of scrap, because I only got 89, and I know I need to learn a few things that might be helpful.
Why are you grinding the bullets?
No reason, just for the hell of it.
Okay, just for funsies.
I have no reason to hold on to anything.
Well, you can always shoot them.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, I don't want to freak people out yet.
Okay. I would think that you should at least get gears and pipes.
Oh, for
From
that,
the
if you don't get gears from something that's needing gears in real life, that's kind of fucked up.
Bro, there are a few things in this game you cannot recycle.
Oh, I know. I found that out.
I would think the jackhammer is one of them, but I could be wrong about this. You are the first player I've ever seen try this.
So, that's because I'm a jackass. I have no use for this thing.
You go hit all the sulfur nodes with it, and then you make explosives and blow someone's doors off.
Yeah, no, but I'm going to be going to bed here in a minute. Why would I do something so smart as to be like, oh, let's just do this?
That totally makes sense.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It works. Let's see what we get.
Oh, I'm on board. You gotta tell me because I'm on such a delay.
Oh, I'm not telling you shit. You get to see it. My eyes are closed at the moment because I'm not looking.
Oh, God. On my screen, you just put the solar panel on there.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, jackhammer just went in on my screen.
It's very interesting. You're going to be a little...
So it's 24 metal frags.
It was...
Oh, wow, that's pretty shitty.
Yeah.
Okay, so part of this, though, is the output from the recyclers at Bandit Camp and Outpost is less.
Yep.
And it is actually significantly less, especially with the random components you're going to get from a thing.
Yeah.
There really is a big difference between the 40% and the 60% efficiency.
Oh, yeah, I believe that. And obviously, I'm too lazy to go all the way over there just to fucking check it.
No, I hear you. Plus, you're in a safe zone, right?
Yeah.
So this is a newer thing in Rust. It didn't used to be like that. All recyclers were the same for fucking like 10 years.
Yeah, from what I saw, at least the videos I've seen from William, like when the reset happens like for like I think the first day everything's up and about the same efficiency and shit.
No, I
I
don't
think is what
so.
it was.
I think the efficiencies in the monuments, the recycler efficiency in monuments is 60%. Recycler efficiency in the safe zones is 40%.
Okay.
And you can visually tell the difference because the old ones are green and yellow, and the shitty ones are just yellow.
Gotcha. I don't have enough scrap to learn that.
Yeah, I saw you. But you don't. I wouldn't recommend learning that anyway.
Oh.
Have you learned med pens, med syringes?
No, I have not.
Okay, med syringes should be on your unless you're getting off soon. And
Let me
boss, that
see,
sounds
hang on.
gay shit. Look on the map and see if anyone's selling med syringes in a shop.
Oh, I was gonna look at the thing here. Where's it? I know it's probably too far fucking down.
Yeah, I wouldn't try to tech tree it. It's gonna
Oh
cost
yeah,
a
no.
fortune.
There ain't. I don't even see them on here.
There is a place at the water collection points. Do you know what they look like on the map? You know that big like water collection tower. It has a pump in front. You have to push E to move it up and down, and then it pumps water into a small barrel. You can fill shit up with or drink from.
I have seen it. Yeah.
Okay, now they have NPCs there that
Yes,
sell.
I know. I saw a gun.
Okay, he also sells med pens cheap. Like 2 of them is like 15 scrap on most servers.
Well, fuck. All right.
So, and it's gonna take a 125 to research med pens, I believe.
Say less, I'll
need
get it.
140. But you need a tier 2 bench to craft it. But med pens is high on the to do list, high on the things you need.
I think I
So-
can. I think I already did the tier 2. So.
Now that I think about the things that you want to research, you want to research weapons flashlight, definitely med pens, or syringes, and I would either Tommy or custom, whichever one you're better with, because they're a lot easier to craft than the better guns. SARS if you're good with the semi-auto rifle, if you're good with that gun, for punch, it has enough punch that it matters. In handguns, Python is the handgun that you want to be researching.
Okay. Interesting.
Because it does the most damage, right? Like two Python shots drops everyone unless they're in full metal armor.
Okay.
And then like I'm a fan of MP5 over the LR or the AK.
Yeah, I haven't seen those yet anywhere. Like I haven't been able to grab those. So.
Okay, so yeah, they're hard. Well, LRs you can't craft. LRs you can only the military grade weapons, except for the MP5, you can't craft.
Gotcha.
And I'm a fan of all of them, but I never liked the AK. But I'm old Rust. Like before, there never used to be a cursor in this game, like the crosshairs. Crosshairs never existed in this game, so you had to always aim down sights, and every weapon had a much more pronounced recoil pattern than it does now.
Okay.
So like the AK had the worst recoil. It was like this very wide S. But there were kids that would just go on aim train servers and or they have like 300 hours on aim train servers in Rust.
Jesus.
Or they have like there's Rust Bed Wars, where it's just PvP and all like they have stupid hours in PvP. So they're chads. They just want to run out the house in the gunfight.
Okay. Get some more scrap from here.
But they're not thinking. So you get them eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, that's
they're
the thing
thinking not with the right way.
Yeah.
They're thinking with their trigger finger instead of their brain.
Well, they're children, and they think this is Call of Duty, and this is not Call of Duty. I personally like Rust because I like hard games should be hard.
Oh, for
right?
sure.
I like the thing that turns me off about Call of Duty is like unlimited respawns, and you have the end game weapons 30 seconds into the map. So what the fuck are we doing?
I mean, to a point, yeah. I'm not disagreeing with that.
In my first like year of Rust, I usually did not have a gun until the second day of the wipe.
Yeah.
Because hard game hard, right?
Mm-hmm.
I like hard game hard.
Look at that crossbow. I will say the thing I did enjoy, because I know when I did first play the game, they didn't have like real quests in here, if I'm not mistaken.
No, but each monument pretty much is a quest. You
True.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, like,
But they
for
they
like
do
the solo
have
player
the-
type deal.
they do have the like get a free shotgun.
Yeah,
if you do
it's the
quest with
free
fishing village.
crossbow right now for Outpost.
Okay.
So
So there's a few of those. Or I know there's some at Fishing Village and some somewhere else. They were gonna put more. I don't know where all the ones are.
yeah,
I would also recommend researching the revolver if you get the chance because
I think I already did.
Okay. Yeah, you craft revies with cloth and pipes.
Okay.
Pretty much every other gun you need one of the gun bodies to make. The
Oh
gun.
shit! Wait, what am I doing? That's scrap. Med pens. Buy. I have that. I got the double barrel. There's the chainsaw.
You don't want the chainsaw.
No, I'm saying there it is. All right.
Oh, okay.
So I bought the med
I will-
pens.
But you still need 125 scrap.
Yeah,
to research
and I
that.
have shit here that I can throw in the recycler.
Okay.
That's why I went there before anything else.
Okay.
I kind of think
can
I had some
also-
days.
At Bandit Camp, you can sell your high qual and your metal frags for scrap.
Oh, okay. Oh,
So
you
the
know
only
what?
time
I
I'm
think
really-
I did see that.
The only time I'm really ever doing it is like on my way back from cargo.
Gotcha.
But I used to recycle at Bandit Camp because it's safe. There's a safe zone, and all the recyclers gave the same. So now they don't do that. So now
Yeah.
pretty much I'm taking the haul from Bandit. I'm sorry, the haul from cargo to a lighthouse or a harbor. So right now, a cargo ship is out. It's on the left side of the map.
Yep, I see it moving.
Okay.
So that means it's coming all the way around to the other side, isn't it?
yeah, it goes counterclockwise. I think it always goes counterclockwise.
Gotcha.
And then it shows you how many crates are on it. So it'll blow a horn every, I don't know, I want to say 10 minutes. And when the first couple times it blows its horn, that's another crate spawning.
Oh.
And it respawns. There's also a ton of military crates and brown boxes on cargo also.
Interesting.
And it respawns some of them every time it blows the horn.
Gotcha.
So if you get there early, you can get respawn loot.
Mm,
That's how you end up getting the most amount of loot in cargo.
fair.
So that dotted line on the outside of the map, that's the path cargo is taking.
Oh.
That's a new thing too that never used to be in the fucking game. So if you're good, if other players are already on cargo, you can park your boat in the path of cargo and then board cargo silently if there's players already on there.
Ah.
Right? So when you're on the cargo ship, you hear all the approaching boats.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
So it gives you a little bit of advantage. Like holding cargo is a lot harder than taking cargo if there's
Yeah.
players on it. Those time crates though, sometimes players will loot the time crate, but if they leave one item left in
Nothing's
there,
going to spawn.
yeah, well, no, it's not. The time crate doesn't despawn off the map.
Oh.
So you could be looking at a time crate on the map. It doesn't mean there's going to be loot in that crate when you get there.
Interesting.
Sometimes people do it because there's a gunfight in the middle of looting. They're getting shot at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes people do it because they're dicks. Sometimes people do it because they're like trying to sneak out of the monument. They don't want to attract attention.
Which, I mean, okay, fair.
Well, so there's also a time crate, that Chinook that's flying around on the map right now also drops a time crate every couple of hours at the same monument. It'll do it every couple of hours on the
Ooh,
server.
I only need 75 to research it.
Okay.
Cool.
But it shows you all the players know, like everyone can see what the time crates are on the map.
Yeah.
So if you clear if players are camping outside the monument that the time crate drops at, if you clear the time crate, then it gives them a cue to get ready. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't completely clear the time crate, then the people that are just camping the monument don't know you're there.
Gotcha. All right, so I do have the Revi learned.
Okay. I see what you're saying. It's only 75 scrap to research.
Yeah.
Weapons.
I was like, oh.
That's dope. That's dope. I'm happy to be wrong about that.
Yeah, right. I got the revolver, the double barrel, the water pipe shotgun, and the semi-automatic pistol. I have all those learned.
Okay. In the future, never learn water pipe again. If you're gonna craft the thing, just craft the double barrels.
Okay. I just figured, I was like,
There
oh, I probably should have this.
It's night and day better. You research metal tools, right? Metal pickaxe, metal.
I believe I did, yeah. Tools.
That'll give you kind of a leg up.
The pickaxe, no.
If you can, it's nice to have nicer tools.
Oh,
and the metal
for
tools
sure.
don't take too much to craft.
No, it wasn't bad for the axe. I'll go back and grab myself one of my pickaxes. I had a couple on me, so I was like, eh.
I mean, you got a few things. I would recommend weapons flashlights. I'm just a huge fan of them. They're nice when you're running around in the base with the weapons. You don't have to put lighting in your base if your weapons lights on. I have so many glowing skins it really doesn't matter. But at night it is a big difference.
Nighttime is a different animal on its own.
Yeah, trying to win the gunfight without weapons flashlights is tough.
Yeah. I just don't know where I would find those. Like the actual
in a
weapon
box.
light. Yeah, of course.
I would say they're in the military crates, so the green crates.
Okay. Let's see.
Do you know how to do dome? The monument dome?
I do not actually.
That's one of the first monuments you should learn.
Okay.
It actually might not be bad to base near dome because you're super newbie.
Yeah.
But on the top of dome, there's 4 military crates.
Okay.
And there's cameras there, so if you get a camera station, you can check the cameras to make sure the loot is up there before you go up there.
Oh.
But you are far away from camera station. Camera station is a beautiful thing to have. If you find one, keep it. It's a deployable thing. It does not take electricity.
I did find a random mixing station today.
Okay, they're nice to have too, but they're not. That's not like crazy loot. But
no,
it
was
is
just
nice
I
to
wasn't
have.
expecting ever to find one just randomly. I was like, oh, I got to go craft it.
There's
That type of shit.
there's a cooking station also that is
Okay.
it's like the mixing table too. It does everything a mixing table does, and then it does more shit.
Gotcha. 75. Beautiful. I have just enough to learn it.
What are you researching?
The pickaxe.
Oh, okay, yeah. Research metal tools. That's
Yep,
not a waste.
that's the last one that I gotta actually do. I think. I don't think there's other ones.
Street signs you can knock down.
I did see somebody do that actually. That
you get a
threw me
pipe and
off.
a road sign. For everyone you knock down, you get a pipe and a road sign. So
Oh.
you can, in the very beginning, like on fresh wipe, you can come to out. You used to be able to. I don't know if you can do it anymore, especially because they nerfed the recyclers here.
Yeah.
But you used to be able to come here and farm up enough, if you got here quick enough, to be able to buy revies here and research them here and research pistol bullets here.
Oh wow.
So before you even got your base down, you could have your first gun in Rust. And the most important gun you're going to ever get in a Rust wipe is your first gun.
Yeah. Yep. I remember you actually did just say that not that long ago.
That's my catchphrase for Rust. That's what I tell my kids.
I mean, you're not necessarily wrong, though.
If you learn one thing from me, son, the most important gun you'll ever get in a Rust wipe is your first gun. My dad says that the most important gun you're ever going to have is your first one.
Would you suggest that I learn the laser detector or no?
No.
Okay.
No. I would never learn the I don't think I've ever learned it. So that's an electric component. You can set it up to like set off alarms, basically.
Okay.
But the Rust Plus alarms are like essentially they're sound alarms in game. But there are speakers in game that make fucking noises.
Gotcha.
But no one ever does that. The role players rarely even do it. But most Rust players they're too smooth braided to figure it out.
Well, time to gamble my last 18 away.
Okay. Gamba.
Oh.
Gamba is life. No Gamba, no future.
I'm trying to gamble it all. Why am I winning? There we go. I stayed on a 15 when they had a 5 or a king. Terrible idea. All right.
I don't know.
And now it's time to bed. It is 1 o'clock in the morning for me.
All right. Well, enjoy. I guess I get out of here. If you have any questions though,
I will shoot
always
you a
feel free to hit
message
me
or
up.
something.
Yeah.
I do appreciate it, sir.
But do take a minute and just watch, like, even if you look up the best like 2x1 shack or starter shack, learn that before you go into the next wipe. It's totally worth it to spend like an hour on a build server and practice building it
Yeah.
before you get into your wipe.
Gotcha.
Because it's if you, I mean, just because you build a sturdy looking base, that's enough of a deterrent sometimes to stay ahead of your competitors.
Just a little bit. Yeah, that's fair.
All right, man. Thanks
All
for
right,
having me.
Hey,
Have
no,
a good night.
I do appreciate it, man. So thank you for hanging out.
No problem. Talk to you later.
Adios. All right, folks, that's going to do it for me tonight. We will be back tomorrow night for fresh wipe and trying to build a base properly. So thank you for hanging out. We'll do this again soon.